Yeah, I see you also took a break from Cuphead.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Of course.
Oh, the settings all fucked up.
No, everything's good, man. I was just checking sure the chat was working. But yo, what up, boy? Kamikaze Soundwaves, man. Fucking here with oh shit, my shit's still fucked up, man. Still fucking shit up. I gotta quit drinking. All right. I think I got it. I think there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. We're all good. Yo, what up, Kamikaze Soundwaves, man? Fucking joined by Jrpg Gaming. Welcome, greetings, salutations, all that jazz. And Jrpg Gaming, what the fuck is up, man? How the hell are you, sir?
Doing good. Just was busy yesterday. Had like a ton of like eBay shit sell, and just had to be busy running errands. And like I was helping my mom out yesterday in the yard, and just got wore the fuck out, man.
And it happens, man. Fucking those leaves are falling like a motherfucker, man. It's terrible, man. How cold does it get where you're at, though?
Oh, it's been very humid here lately down in the south. We've had kind of a really warm winter.
When it does it like the peak of winter though, like what's like your lowest? Like does it get like super cold where you're at? I don't know. I've never been to like the Mississippi or anything like that.
Yeah, yeah. We had a little cold front come through. It was really chilly today too. It's probably 50, 60 something early morning, but then it gets up to like maybe 65, 70, something like that.
Yeah, we get down like I mean when it's like January and well February is the worst. In February we get down to like yeah, like tens and the seven, you know, every once in a while. Like that's pretty rare. But right now, man, like I had to like dig through my closet, like find like my winter, like I don't know, I have like winter pants, like the one pants I wear for winter. But like I had to like get like the long pants, man. I gotta like retire the shorts for the year, man. It's just I tell you, every time I do that, it's just a disappointment. I'm like, I'll see you in a little while, shorts. we'll see you when we see you, bro. But yeah, man, winter's here, man. I fucking actually don't hate winter, man. I actually like love winter. Because I run hot. I mean, literally, like, cold doesn't really bother me that much. But summer, I mean, I love fucking summer, man. I mean, I love going swimming and all that shit. But anyway, so got a question. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm just glad fucking hurricane season's almost over.
Yeah, but now you got to worry about just being cold, which is like kind of like a weird comparison, but I'm not kind of sure which one I hate more. I do hate being cold, man. There's nothing like here's the thing. Here's the thing about like being cold and hot. Okay, this is why I kind of like winter because when it's winter, right? If you're cold, you could just get another. You can just wear two jackets and like two pairs of pants. When you're hot, it doesn't matter how many articles of clothing you take off or how much you cook. When you're hot, when it's hot, it's just fucking hot, and there's like nothing you can do about it. You can just you're just angry, you know. And when it's cold, man, you're like, man, this is disappointing, man. But you can turn the heat on or grab another fucking blanket or a jacket. But when it's hot, man, that shit just fucking your brain just fries. But anyway, man, I wanted to ask you, man, how are you enjoying the SNES Mini?
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, and sorry that our my internet had conked out during the stream. I felt bad. I tried to like log back on after our internet came back on, but I think he had already logged up. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm just pissed off I can't figure out how to hack the freaking thing. I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what the hell because everybody's putting like games onto it.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I have this because I usually don't talk about work or games at work, but like I had this discussion today. Like I've got a few buddies at work. Like I said, I try not to talk about games, but Simon Slater, what's going on, sir? Fractured asshole. Yeah, man. I'm actually interested in that game, but anyway, so he was like, "Oh man, did you hear about this SNES, mini? Like, because I don't usually talk about games. Most people don't even like know I'm into games and shit like that." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Do you know what a fucking Raspberry Pi is? Like, do you really want to go spend $60 for like 12 games? Or you can spend like 100 and get like a million games? Like, you fucking weigh your options, bro. You do whatever you want to do with your money." But anyway, I turned him on to it, and anyway, so he said he's going to pick up one from the Retro Bro because I point him in that direction. Obviously, I want to support my buddy. And anyway, so he said he's going to pick up one, et cetera, et cetera. And he was like, "Does it have this on it?" I'm like, "Yep." It's like, "Does it have this on it?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Does it have this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, how many times do I need to tell you, dude? It has every fucking thing imaginable. He was like, "Man, I gotta fucking get one. I have to have this in my life, dude." So, yeah, so he's gonna pick up one, hopefully from the Retro Bro. He says he's gonna pick up one tomorrow. That's when we get paid and stuff. And anyway, man, so you're playing what's the main games that you're playing on? I see you're playing Super Metroid, yeah?
Yeah, I've started that. Eventually, I'm just dividing my time between other games. I finished like Donkey Kong Country in probably 3.5 hours. Of course, that doesn't include all the like do-overs I did. Because like you missed a jump or whatever.
Did you tell the dude you can add more arms? Yeah, and that's what I told him. I was like, "Man, it's like you can even expand this shit." And I was like, "Man, I was like, the Retro Bro has like different packages and stuff." And he was like, "Oh, I'm only looking for like the old school games." And I'm like, "Well, you can get that, man. You can get that and like them some." But like I said, like this is like not a person like I took for like being a gamer who would like to play games, et cetera, et cetera. And anyway, like I don't even know how the conversation fucking came about. It might have been about the SNES Mini. Anyway, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He was like, "Yo, man, blah, 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 did you hear about the SS Mini?" And that's why I think the Retro probably came up and explained it to him, man. I mean, I swear to God, the dude was like fucking flabbergasted about everything. Like, I mean, my reviews aren't great, but like I made that one review about the Retro Bro or whatever. I was like, "Dude, like I'm gonna send you a link to that video specifically," and he watched it. And he came back to me at work today. He was like, "Man, yeah, I saw your fucking video. Not like my video is great or anything like that, but he was like, "Dude, I'm fucking buying one." He's like, "I saw you scrolling through the menu." And it's like, brrr, like you know how quick it goes, like through so many games. He's like, "All those fucking games." It's like, "Yeah, dude, all those fucking games and then some." It's fucking crazy, man. But it's good to like know like people like are not so like, "Oh, it's got to be the official fucking so and so." Like it's all about playing shit. You know what I mean? That's what's cool to me, to open people up. Like when the Retro Bro showed that shit to me and blah blah, like, to get to pass on that knowledge, et cetera, et cetera. It's cool, man. It's cool, man. I like that shit.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, what do you think of the newest Justice League trailer?
I didn't see it. Is it for a new cartoon?
Oh no, I mean,
for the movie?
Movie, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think if I saw it or not. I want to make sure that I'm seeing the right one.
Trying to think
what happens in the trailer?
It shows the different members of the Justice League, and I think the newest one ends. It shows kind of like Batman just like hovering over like the city or something.
Yeah, I think I saw it. I know I saw another one other than the initial one. I guess that could possibly be it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not thrilled by it. It's cool. I'll check out the Justice League when it comes to like DVD. I don't know if that's a fucking theater thing for me. I get to see like 2 movies in the theater a year. Because if I go, I have to take the entire family, and it's like a fucking small fortune. And it obviously has to be like something like my 4-year-old can sit through without like fucking screaming and shit through. So I gotta make sure there's like not fucking monsters popping out and going boo and all that kind of shit. Or even we went to go see like the Transformers movie and shit like that. We went to go see Transformers. I was like, "Dude, we're not." He's like, "It's robots and stuff. It'll be fucking fine." I'm like, "No, man. There's some fucking freaky visuals in Transformers when you're 4." Megatron's like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat your soul." So of course, we get like fucking 5 minutes of the movie. Megatron's like showing his dick or some shit. I'm like, "Yeah, see, I already knew this was gonna happen." My son starts screaming and crying, but
yeah, since you like old school like Spider-Man cartoon, you might want to watch the newest. I started watching this late. It's called the newest cartoon series is called Marvel Spider-Man, and it reminds me of the old like cartoon for the '90s. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yes, coming week's episode is already gonna have like Venom, and Spider-Man's already got uh like infected like with the symbiote suit, but of course he already took it off, and now what is it? Eddie Brock's gonna get it and become Venom, of course.
Well, the Retro Bro told me he hit me up on Messenger and he said like he finally saw the Homecoming movie. Have you had a chance to watch it yet?
I haven't watched it. I'm honestly I'm scared to watch it with like all the backlash it's gotten.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would say like don't take it, for what I say or what anybody says, man. At least give it a chance. Give it an open mind. You could possibly love it. I think anybody could possibly like it. I'm probably lying to you. I think you're gonna hate it, but still, I mean, I don't want you to not watch that movie just because of whatever you see. Like, I think you should still experience it. I think anybody should still experience it, especially if you're like a Spider-Man fan, like in any kind of realm. So I think that that you should at least watch it. Give it the benefit of the doubt. You might actually enjoy it. I mean, a lot of people actually enjoyed it. I just happened to didn't. But no, he told me, he was like, nah, man, this movie's fucking trash. It's garbage. He's like, it's fucking Iron Man part 18 and shit, And it's basically what it is, man. I mean, but nah, man, give it a chance, man. I mean, check it out, man. You might dig it. But, it's good to have those contests because I'm pretty sure more of that shit's coming down the line.
Yeah. And in the new Spider-Man cartoon, the can't even speak. The Avengers have already formed, which is weird.
Okay. What? But do you think Justice League's gonna be? Do you think that's gonna be you think it's gonna bust, or you think it's gonna do very well at the box office?
Oh, that's a tough call. How well did the newest Avengers movie do?
I don't think it did. One second, I'll be right back. Gotta mute.
Yeah, I tend to ignore the reviews. Cyber. I just watch movies because I want to. The only reason I'm interested in it is because I was a big fan of the Justice League cartoon, not the original one, not the newest one that was it that Justice League Action. Nah, I don't like that. And just ordered the Batman versus Two-Face movie. I haven't watched it yet.
All right, sorry, I'm back, man. My youngest son just woke up and came in here. He was scared. I guess he had a bad dream or some shit like that.
Yeah, just ordered the Batman versus Two-Face animated film. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Been staying away from reviews because I don't want to be spoiled.
That's the best thing to do, man. But sometimes it's good to know if you're getting a bad fucking deal too, man. You know what I mean?
Well, the main reason I wanted to buy this is because I think this is apparently the last thing that Adam West voiced before he unfortunately passed.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Oh, and if you haven't seen the Batman Harley Quinn film, you should watch it. It's funny as hell, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna get around to it sooner rather than later, man. But just haven't found the right time to watch it yet. What is it on? It's on Netflix.
Uh, yeah, and it's also still at it's still on Redbox too.
Mm. Yeah, I need to watch that shit. I
Yeah.
did. I did. All right. Here's the thing about reviews things. Like I do watch reviews a lot of times before I watch stuff. Not everything. Not everything. But that one I happened to just click on a review for it, and didn't give me a lot of hope for it.
Hmm.
What did you think about it?
It was pretty good considering a lot of these are like straight to DVD and Blu-ray considering their budget movies. Just like I said before, the funniest thing I was thinking of last time we talked about this, it was I was wondering like how in the fuck are those two gonna get along? And just it's real funny to watch. It's just like I was telling you that they sit there, the room riding around in the Batmobile, them, her, Robin, and Nightwing, and all of a sudden, Harley's just like, and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like a bunch of like farting dick jokes. You know what I mean? But I
well,
guess
that's
what are you gonna expect with Harley Quinn in the fucking equation?
and that's only a small port. And he's like, open the window, Batman. He's like, smells like discipline. And she's like a real silent.
Hmm.
And also, I think I told you this. Also, there's a kind of a like nod to the old like 1960s Batman where it has like the little words come up on the screen.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it had like three different things come up, and the last one was probably the funniest one. It says, "Oh my balls." Yeah, I still need to watch the whole 1960s Batman series from start to finish. I still haven't done that.
Put shoe on head, $20. I know who put shoe on head is, but okay. I'm confused.
I think he means put your shoe on your head, I guess.
No, there's a YouTuber called "Put Shoe on Head" or whatever. It's just like kind of some political not political, but like one of these like very debunking all the left wing
Politics,
crazy
right?
people, et cetera, et cetera. These crazy Black Lives Matters things and et cetera, whatever.
I don't pay attention to all that politics bullshit.
I usually don't either, man. But I mean, it's I mean. Don't get me wrong. I do pay attention to it. I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think you have a choice to pay attention to it nowadays.
Only if it's something like important, like the whole like when Obama was president, like with the whole like Obamacare crap, and now Trump he's trying to get rid of that.
Yeah. Well, I
He's
mean,
trying.
it is what it is, man. I mean, but there's a lot of people who just manipulate the system, who just really don't deserve to have certain things, and
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not even gonna go down that fucking road, man. I'll make a U-turn before I even fucking go down that fucking boulevard. But you were saying something about Dragon Ball Super earlier before we started, man. So who were the new characters that were introduced?
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, they added uh Nappa and Captain Ginyu.
That's pretty cool. I like Captain Ginyu, man. Captain Ginyu is like one of my favorite characters, man. And honestly, that scene where Goku uses the Kaioken and powers up against him,
Yeah.
that to me was like one of the coolest fucking scenes where Ginyu like is flipping out because he knows he's not powerful enough. Oh my god, dude, that shit is fucking epic and a half. So that's cool that he added him and Nappa. That's pretty cool. But I mean, still at the end of the day, man, I think that might be a day one for me because I'm really like itching for a fighting game. So if Dragon Ball Z Fighter is what it has to be, man, that's what it's gonna have to be. Because Marvel's Capcom Infinite is out of the equation. That game got I mean, here's the thing: it's a mechanically great fighter. That's what we all expected, et cetera, et cetera. We've already been down this road, et cetera, et cetera. But it's just not something what I want to do. But I'm not. Please put your own shoe on your head. How about you put your own dick in your anus?
That dude's typing like weird stuff in the chat, but like I said, I'll buy it, but I'm gonna wait like a year when they release all the DLC for it.
Yeah. No, man. I'll probably get it. I'll probably get it day one, man.
Well, I mean, I was talking about Marvel's Capcom Infinite. I'll
Oh,
buy it later.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing, man. I kind of want to get it now, man. I'm really itching for a fighting game, and I think that's the only reason I'm itching for one is because Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite I know is out. So I actually really actually want to play a fighting game because I know exist. So it's like, man, I just really want to play a fighting game, but more Dragon Ball Z Fighter, man. Like I guess I mean, I'm gonna probably get a day one.
Yeah.
Only for a simple fact because you told me that you get the fucking blue or Dragon Ball
Yeah.
or same whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you this since you brought that up. What do you think about what is it? Super Saiyan. It's not called Super Saiyan God anymore. It's called Vegeta calls it Super Saiyan Blue.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what it is, though.
Well, it was just like this week's episode on the English dub where he beats the crap out of that little kid Saiyan. He's like, "Go Super Saiyan!" Like, I don't know how, and he basically trains him in his own like weird way, and then he turns like Super Saiyan God and just punches him in the gut and knocks him out.
All right, so you told me like that I should watch Gotham, which I haven't watched Gotham. That would be like something like we could talk about, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Retro Bro says, "Fucking Justice. That movie will kill my soul." So Retro Bro, man, you're not down for that shit in the movie theater, bro. You're gonna Redbox that shit, et cetera, et cetera. I think everybody's gonna at least Redbox that shit. But yeah, man, I'm not looking forward to that at all.
Yeah. Movies are coming out like a lot quicker to Redbox and DVD and Blu-ray compared to back in the day. It took like forever.
Yeah,
They're coming out a lot.
well, that's because they got that fucking money now, boy. They can fucking pay for them shits. You know what I mean? On Cody, yeah, well, yeah, man. I see you got that. I saw your tweet or your Facebook thing. You got Cody working to like watch that shit, et cetera, et cetera. Man, I need to fucking do that too, man. I need to figure that shit up out where I can at least do live TV. Which the thing is, even if I could watch live TV free, I don't think I even fucking would. But yeah, man, Cody's fucking amazing, dude. I love Cody. It's so good. The bad part is that we have one and we have it in like our bedroom, so like I never actually ever watch it. And it's there. It exists in my house. For some reason, I just never utilize it.
Oh, I don't know if you're a big comic guy. I was just scrolling through IGN's articles, which I don't read too much. I don't go on their site very often, but something caught my eye. It was there's a Deadpool versus Old Logan comic.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought too. I was like, interesting.
Hmm. But we were saying something earlier. It was about, what was it about? Oh, okay, that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was saying. So, I've never watched Gotham, and you try to put me up on Gotham. So, all right, I got a thing for you, man. All right, so I'll start watching Gotham. Okay, I'll watch it. I'll start watching that motherfucker tonight. Okay, if you start watching Dragon Ball Super and get caught up on fucking what's happening right now.
Ugh.
I know it's hard. I know you don't want to watch it, man. I get you. I understand, man. But if you want me to watch Gotham, dude, I'm down for it, man. But you gotta get caught up on Dragon Ball Super. That would be like, all right, that would be fucking superb. We can sit there and talk about fucking Gotham and switch that back up to Dragon Ball Super. That would be amazing. Cause man, right now some epic fucking shit happened, and I can't tell you because I'll spoil it rotten for you, man.
Yeah, I think what is Japan up to episode 90 or 100 something? I
No,
think
man,
we're
it's
up.
like 111, 112, man.
Oh wow. It's just the only thing that bugs me with the Japanese dub is the voice actor for like Goku. I just
For the Japanese version?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe it's a chick.
Yeah, no, it's a woman who voices Goku. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Homecoming. Yeah, Homecoming sucks, man, and I think everybody kind of acknowledges that at that point. Well, not really, because I mean, there are some people who are like, I get certain people like who I made that whole review about it, and people are like, dude, that's so accurate, and I'm like, accurate to what? Like, they're like, did you even read the comics? I'm like, did the fuck comics were you reading? Like, are these like made in like your basement by like your pedo grandpa about Spider-Man and his gadgets. Like, you know, what the fuck are you talking about? What Spider-Man comic am I not reading where Spider-Man had fucking Iron Man suit and a fucking AI technology in his head? What comic did I not read? What comic did I pass up on that you maybe read once and feel like you're a fucking comic aficionado? Where did I miss out on this shit? Because I don't remember Spider-Man having a fucking AI in his suit ever. Okay, so where the fuck did I miss my shit?
Well, the only thing really close to that would be Spider-Man Unlimited, which of course didn't last very long. Oh, digging your Transformers jacket, by the way.
Oh yeah, man. I've had this shit. Hey, check this shit out, man. It's like Nike, by the way, man. I found this shit at like Marshalls or some shit. I think it was like maybe some deal that went wrong or some shit between Nike and fucking whatever. And you know how like I guess Marshalls or fucking TJ, what's it called, TJ Maxx or something? Do you have Marshalls and TJ Maxx in Mississippi? I don't know how big they are. But I found this fucking
some around,
I found this fucking jacket in there. It was like $15. I was like, this has a Decepticon logo. I was like, throw it in the goddamn buggy right now. I was like, I gotta have this. But I've had this jacket for like fucking years, man. I love this fucking thing. And when did Peter lose Uncle Ben as a junior in high school? Yeah, I mean that's a good point. Like we never addressed the Uncle Ben shit. It just happened. I mean, apparently, I mean, Peter Parker apparently just became, having his, living with his uncle and aunt apparently when he was like a fucking toddler or some shit.
Yeah.
Or like in middle school. I don't fucking know. But they never address this shit. There's never fucking a backstory. It's just like, the thing is like, you're just expected to know about Spider-Man's past. And like, I don't understand like why that's just like an acceptable thing. Why the fuck are we just like, oh, okay, we already know about Spider-Man's backstory. We don't need a backstory. No, you absolutely need a fucking backstory. Everybody knows it. So fucking what? You can still have a really good way to tell it, to show it, and whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. But you can still at least have a fucking, some kind of backstory, for some kind of reason, some kind of reference. I don't know.
The 90s series touched on it a little bit, and of course, Spider-Man 3 had it, but it was like different. Sandman was the one who killed Uncle Ben in the movie, which is weird. The animated series version was better.
Yeah.
Talk about he said a crook broke into our house and Uncle Ben tried to stop him and the guy his arm, and of course he shot him or something.
The retro bro, is that still like, would that still deter you though? She could be in her 70s. Look, dude, look, man. I still look. I don't care, dude. Still, man, she's hot though, man. She's hot, man. Marissa Tomei, yeah. But yeah, exactly, Cyber, exactly, man. Look, man, age ain't nothing but a number until you go to prison.
Seems Kane's gonna wrestle again since the Undertaker's retired.
Ah, man, I don't follow wrestling anymore, man. I completely.
I don't. I was just, like I said, scrolling through IGN's like news thing. I was like, oh, well, I was like, well, I don't really care because all the.
That's a good question. How old is that fucking guy at this point?
He's old.
That's what I'm saying. Like he should wrestle Marissa Tomei for like, with some cheesy like bow chicka wow wow music or something.
Well, I guess wrestling still brings in the money because they still make the WWE games every year.
Yeah, man. I mean, wrestling's still big, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I just it was a phase for me. I was in it and I was out of it. Like it is what it is for me, man. Wrestling's cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I loved it, man. I was obsessed with it back when it was like, NWO versus WWE, WCW, and then like Nitro and all that shit. Yeah, it was awesome, man. I mean, it was cool shit, but not nowadays, man. It's not for me, man. It's not for me.
Yeah, one of the people who was in a Ninja Warrior, she joined WWE.
That's a cool show too, man. That's fun as hell to watch. Those motherfuckers doing all that like Olympic type fucking shit.
Yeah,
that's fun to watch.
And somebody finally won the $1 million prize. It took them 7 years to do it.
So other than Super Metroid, what else have you been playing? Anything like of just odd interest that's really good on the SNES Mini?
I'm gonna tackle Earthbound eventually and see what all the shit's that about. And
Have you ever attempted to like that game like at all?
oh, I didn't have the game back in the day when SNES was uh current because I didn't even know it existed.
Hmm.
And I've watched Awesome Stuff HD stream it before he quit YouTube. We were bringing that up in discussion in the chat, and I just I've seen a little bit of it. And I don't get the fascination with that game. I really don't. And half
It,
of the games that are on it, I either still have or I've played already. Like everybody's played Super Mario World and Yoshi's Island. I had all three versions of Street Fighter 2 at one point, and Kirby I don't care much for. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is like hard if you want to drive yourself insane.
yeah, no, yeah, that I mean that don't ever no, yeah, no, no, thank you. I'll keep my fucking sanity. Um,
And Contra 3 is difficult as always.
Contra 3 is on there.
Yeah,
Is Contra 3 the only Contra that's on there?
yeah, it's the only one.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
here I'll pull up.
I don't even know what games are on there. Like, I honestly,
Yeah,
I paid no attention to it whatsoever.
yeah, I was gonna pull up Nintendo's website and I'll read you the 21. And now there's rumors of the N64 mini, which I don't even care about.
I mean, what is it going to take for people to just say, fuck you? You know what I mean? How much is it going to take? Like I said, like, you get fucking 14 games. How many games are on there total? Like 14,
Uh,
right?
21.
Oh, shit. Okay, well,
That's
still fucking
that's
minuscule.
well, that's less than the NES mini. Yeah, but yeah, you get Star Fox 1 and 2, Super Mario World, Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, F-Zero, Super Metroid, of course, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Punch Out, Castlevania 4, Donkey Kong Country, Mega Man X, Kirby Superstar, which is like 8 mini games, Final Fantasy 6, Kirby's Dream Course is like a golf game, whatever. Yoshi's Island, Super Mario RPG, Contra 3, Secret of Mana, Earthbound, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Hmm.
It's a pretty solid lineup of the 21. So
I mean,
it just sucks that we didn't get 30 like the NES mini. That's
the
what
thing that the thing
sucks.
that boggles my fucking mind. Okay, this is just a thought that I had. What the fuck is the obsession with it? These are like all mainstream. All right, I know this is a discussion probably people have had. Maybe so, maybe not. But these are all mainstream fucking games, right? This is
Yeah.
every game that everybody's ever fucking played before, ever. Why $60 for this? Like, I don't understand. Like, what the fascination is with it. Like, these are games that, like, clearly either you played before, maybe you missed out on a few here and there, but these are games that you already cleared. I think everyone who grew up as a gamer has played. What the fuck is the big deal? Not, I get it. I guess I kind of understand it, but I mean, it just blows my mind. Even just trying to think about, oh man, I'm paying $60 to play Donkey Kong Country. Fucking hell! I mean, this is insane to me. Donkey Kong
Oh,
Country, you're paying $60 to play, just a handful of games that I think everybody's experienced already at this point or played or. I mean, I don't know, man. I just find it fucking flabbergasting how fucking people are just obsessed about this fucking thing.
oh yeah. SNES mini is 80, but they include an extra controller. The NES mini was 60.
So, the SNES Mini was 80?
Mm-hmm.
80 fucking dollars. That makes it worse. That even pisses
Yeah.
me off even fucking more. I did not know that. I swear to God, I did not know that it was $80. I thought it was 60 just like the fucking other one. Oh,
Oh
but you
no.
get an extra controller. Whoa. What a fucking bargain you're getting there.
Yeah, and there's like tons of them like all over eBay. It's like 3 times asking price. Nope.
What?
That's why I said I pre-ordered that shit as soon as I was able to because I'm not paying more than retail for that.
But I see people. It seems like it's popping up here and there. I could be wrong. I could be getting fooled and shit like that. But I see like they're kind of popping up here and there where people are still kind of able to get them in some capacity. Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, I went up to Best Buy like last week. I didn't see any. I'll be going up there Friday to pick up Mario Odyssey because I did a pre-sale thing on eBay. So I'll let you know if I see any.
Oh, dude, trust me. I don't. Dude, I don't care. I don't care. No, I feel like I'm seeing like. I think it was even Down Phoenix like put up a picture today. He was like, he picked one up from like GameStop or something today, which is or 2 days ago or some shit like that. I guess the whole point I'm getting to is that I think they're like very accessible to a degree. I guess people can still like kind of get them if you're really kind of on the hunt for them.
Yeah. Well, he's in Kent. Oh, I'm thinking of Bio. Did you say Down Phoenix or
Yeah, Down
Bio?
Phoenix, Down Phoenix, Down Phoenix.
Okay, I was for a second I thought you said Bio Phoenix because he's in Camden because they cost more than us
Oh
over
well,
there.
well, maybe Canada has like some kind of weird. No offense, no offense, Biophoenix. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there, but nah, man. I mean, it still just baffles me how fucking people will pay $60 for games that just I don't get it, man. You can fucking play these games on the fucking Wii. I'm just I'm off of it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I don't even go into a tirade because I feel like I'm about to.
Yeah, what baffles me is their like sales tax is like doubles what it is here. We have a 7% in Mississippi, and I know a few YouTube buddies that live in Canada. Asked one of them one day. I was like, "What's the sales tax percentage up there?" He said like 15. I was like, "What the fuck?" But how much it is? How much is the percentage for you?
What on the tax on the dollar?
Yeah.
6 cents on the dollar.
Oh wow. So you have less than us.
Yeah, but the thing about here where I live at is we have to have and I live in North Carolina, so I don't know about all states. I don't know about their shit, but in South Carolina you don't have to have your car inspected every year. Like here, you have to have your car inspected, and in turn, you have to pay taxes on your vehicle, which I think everybody has to pay taxes on their vehicle. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. But here, you have to have your car inspected once a year. And after 10 years, my truck, I have a truck, and my truck is 10 years old, like a year ago or 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. So, like, there's a different kind of standard test for it. But still, like, that's more, like I said, like, certain states don't have that. Like, this is one thing we have that, like, jack up the price that you have to pay for some bullshit every fucking year. I guess to fucking make up for only having 6 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, it's just like companies find ways to make you spend money.
Oh, man, that's what they fucking do, man. You'd be astounded what the fuck we charge people when they fucking pay for shit. Like, I'm not even gonna get into it, but where I work at, if we have like breaks and stuff like that for people to it's a little social thing. They're done with a meeting, they come out for about 15 minutes, they grab a drink, they have some food, etc., etc. They go back on their meeting. We charge $5 a fucking bottle of water. $5 and that blows my mind how people are just
Wow.
nilly-pilly just grabbing bottles of water. I'm like $5, $5. It makes more money for me, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not hating it. Don't trust me, I love it. I love it when they
Yeah.
grab a bottle of water. It's more money for me.
I'd be like $5. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, but $5 for a bottle of water, which is fucking insane, dude. You can take a shower, take a shit 5 times, and like buy like 448 cases of fucking Dasani water for that. You know what I mean?
I know. I'd rather buy like a freaking case of like Sands or some shit for that price.
Yeah, no doubt. So,
Yeah, it's number. And I was gonna say there's a new update for the Switch system update. I haven't updated mine.
I don't even know where the fuck my Switch is. I was looking over, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, where the fuck is my Switch at? I'm pretty sure it's like in one of my kids' like bed sheets at this point. They don't know somebody's fucking playing it.
Yeah, it says this new update has a lot of cool features like video capturing and a few other cool things.
Video capturing on the Switch?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it says
Nintendo doesn't let anybody record a goddamn thing. Now they're letting that happen.
well, you can like upload like to YouTube and stuff. You just can't make money off of it.
That's that's basically saying, all right, okay. That's basically saying we're making you're making money for us. Like basically you're a vendor for them at this point. You can upload your shit and look, I mean, how much money is fucking you gonna make off YouTube or fucking whatever? But still, but the whole point is, how much money are you gonna? I mean, they're even making those pennies off of you. Like they basically, yeah, you can upload your shit, but we getting that money off of that too, boy. So go ahead, and put that shit up. That's absurd, man. So they let you now. It's openly like, yeah, make money for us.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I don't know. Just companies nowadays, all they just want is that's why I say YouTube should be changed to MoneyTube. All people want is money, 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 and just like I can't stand people like, don't donate to my Patreon. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hate people who say that in every freaking video.
Okay, here's the thing. All right. I'm about to get really ranty for a second. Okay, listen to this shit. All right. If you tell me to like and subscribe to your video, okay, before the fucking video even starts, I will give you a goddamn thumbs down. I will never ever look at your channel again. I will fucking make a curse on you. I don't know how to do it, but I will fucking Google how to curse someone. You tell me to like and subscribe to your channel before the video even fucking starts? You want me to like and subscribe? I don't even know who you are. I don't even know what you're about. Hey, man, yo, it's me. Yo, check it out. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking murder your entire family. I know that's pretty bad, but you want me to like and subscribe to you? You want me to like your video? I don't even know what your video is the fuck about.
Yeah.
Why am I supposed to like this? Why am I supposed to subscribe to this? Why?
Yeah, because I said so.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you know. And the kids are like, "Oh yeah, cool, click," and I'm like, you fucking kids, you're fucking ruining it for everybody. You know, you fucking retards. I hate you so much. Oh,
it's just YouTube's become like a fucking business. Like I said, all people want is money, 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 money. Please donate so I can grow my channel and buy shit. Yeah, why don't you buy all that shit yourself?
I mean, yeah, I mean, still, but it's like, all right, look. YouTube used to be like this question mark game where you could hit it big and et cetera, yeah. But like now there is kind of a formula to make it big if you really want to, man. You really can. You click bait and shit. I mean, you could put and you know the things like, all right, so I'm pretty sure like all of us are aware of like channels like H3 and et cetera, who rag on these channels who do this shit. But at the end of the day, they can make fun of them all they want to, but these channels are making money. They make these stupid-ass prank videos that are completely 100% fake. They're clearly fucking fake, and fucking 12-year-olds are like, oh, that's so funny. Oh, LOL, do more, please. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Just fuck you. There's like these fucking epic, prank my girlfriend. You know what? How about you just don't prank us and say kill yourself, but it's not a prank. Like, you just fucking do it. I'm sorry, I'm really angry about this shit. It drives me crazy how people are just look, we all have YouTube, we all scroll through it, and it's like I punch my girlfriend in the face or some shit. You're like, I'd like to see somebody punch their girlfriend in the face. I'll click on that. You know what I mean? But clearly the entire video has nothing to do with that. It's just like a little like tap on his girlfriend's face, like, hey, stop playing with me. And I'm like, you know what, that's it? That's it? That's what the fuck I'm gonna do? That you're gonna fucking fool me like this? I hate you so fucking much.
What's even more boring is people who make blogs. Hey, I'm going to Burger King. Here, watch me eat a burger and fries and Coke and all that shit. I'm like, yay.
Yeah, and then like, but if you really break down some of these people's vlogs, it's just like, hey man, just woke up, man, you know, about to do this, and it's like has a cool little like hip hop intro, like while they're on their skateboard and shit, and they're like, yeah man, so like I was watching TV the other day and that shit sucked, and like they're like a little cool little music intro like while they're riding their skateboard back to their house, and I'm like, why do these people be millionaires? Why are they millionaires? What is there to watch? There's nothing here. It's just a fucking. This is stupid as all fuck. But people eat it up. It's a fucking absurd, man.
It's like people like to watch stupid shit.
But you know what it is, man? They're fucking kids, man. It's fucking 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds who are really the fucking controlling of the fucking YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. That's really what it is, man. It's these fucking kids, man. They control this shit. So I got a question. Do you follow like the whole fucking? Do you follow the whole fucking like YouTube drama type shit that's going on?
Nah.
So do you know who iDubbbz is?
It sounds familiar.
Do you know who Rice Gum is?
No, I've never heard of that.
Good. I'm glad you don't. You got positive fucking marks in my book, brother. So no, iDubbbz, you should know about it. He's fucking great, man. So he makes this series called Content Cop. So basically he fucking makes fun of people who fucking make shitty ass content. He's done a plethora of these things, but literally he's getting on like these bigger YouTubers. Like for example, Ricegum has like over 8 million subscribers, which is fucking insane for what this guy does. So iDubbbz, he makes this thing called Content Cop where he fucking breaks down his entire existence on YouTube, basically discredits him for everything that he's ever done, and it's fucking amazing. For example, the best way I can put it, I don't know if you're a fan of hip hop at all, but he's like the Eminem of like YouTube. Like he will destroy your career instantly. And I'm not talking about that Donald Trump shit. Like I'm talking about old Eminem, not new Eminem.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this new shit is. That has nothing to do with me, okay? I'm not in this realm. I'm talking about the old like 90s shit. That's where I'm from. And he literally breaks down your entire fucking career down to a fucking molecule where he just embarrasses the fuck out of you and like basically puts all your counterpoints and etc. He's very smart. The way he breaks down people, etc., etc. But man, I'm telling you right now, he's really good. You should check it out. It's called iDubbbz TV. He's done several of these, like where he takes not only popular YouTubes, but he takes popular YouTube trends, like the prank channels, like the eating in your fucking fast food reviews and shit like that. He breaks all that shit down, and he just makes a really good videos about these things. But anyway, the whole thing was like there was like this big thing where who won the battle, because ultimately Ricegum has way more subscribers, but iDubbbz like completely just destroyed this guy's career. Do I think he destroyed his career? Probably not. I mean, he's done a lot of shit about other people, and he's not really necessarily destroyed their career, but he's definitely made a dent in it. You should check it out, man. It's a fucking fun watch.
Has everybody cooled down from the whole like PewDiePie thing blow up?
I don't think it was really ever a big deal. I mean, it was offensive, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, like, yeah, I guess I think the biggest argument was like people were asking like, why does he get a pass? Because if anybody else would have done the shit, like it could have ruined their career potentially, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think that he's necessarily like ruined his career. I think that he's done, whatever. He's turned it around, etc. I mean, but he doesn't even turn it around, man. He's fucking PewDiePie. I mean, he's got like fucking, even if he took a hit, he lost a few million subscribers. He has fucking 56 million fucking, 2 million subscribers to him was like nothing but like maybe him just trimming his pubic hair. It's not going to bother him in the slightest.
Yeah. He's the quote king of YouTube, as people like to call him.
But I mean, do you ever watch his videos? Like, do you ever watch his content?
I watched maybe like once. It was the original South Park Stick of Truth. I just watched a little bit of it. It's just him playing around with the game, being stupid. It's like, I can make fart noises. Yay!
Do you think he's funny, like at all?
Not really, no. But I've heard like his main audience is like kids. Those are the people who watch this shit.
That's most of them. But I personally don't find him funny. I don't find him interesting. The thing is, like, his videos are like shoved in my fucking face. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because of the fucking.
Yeah, it's like when you search like, it's the big YouTubers. They're like their videos like at the top because they get paid like money to have their shit like first, and like ours would be like at the very bottom.
Yeah, and exactly. But like his videos, like they're shoved in my face. And sometimes he has like, you know, he does what anybody else in their right sense would do. They make very interesting thumbnails. They make very interesting captions for you to click on their videos. So I'll happen to click on one every once in a while. And then I get like 10 minutes into it, 2 minutes. That's like the whole fucking video. What am I talking about? I get like 3 minutes into it, 4 minutes into it, and I'm like, I'm watching a PewDiePie video. Like, what am I doing with my life? You know what I mean? Like, why? Why am I doing this? I think like I don't hate him. Okay, I don't hate him. I don't like him either. I'm not even neutral. I'm more in the disclining bar of PewDiePie-ism, whatever. But I won't say like I think he's the most, you know, terrible person on the entire internet. Like I think that he has some kind of redeeming qualities. I think he could be funny and he can be funny. He's just not for me. Yeah. He's not my cup of tea, man. But you know, like some people who are like my cup of tea, like is in the Nostalgia Critic. I love the Nostalgia Critic. I think did you ever watch Nostalgia Critic?
I've heard him. I need to check his channel.
Dude,
out.
You need to watch his fucking videos, man. He does nothing but movie reviews. But he's so epic about it, man. He does like entire skits about his shit. Like if he's trying to portray a point, like he makes an entire like acted skit about the like trying to make fun of the movie. He just did a recent like It review, like the new It movie. And it was really fucking compelling, man. Like he did like a whole fucking really good way of like not making fun of, but like doing the It review. Like for example, let me break it down. Okay, so this is how he did this review. He doesn't do all his reviews like this epic, but this was pretty interesting. You can't tell me this is not pretty interesting. So apparently the old It clown and the new It clown and some guy from IT, because it was like a little play on the words, are playing poker, and they're arguing who is the best clown. Whose movie is the best? And he steps up to the poker table, and him and the old It clown and the new It clown are literally having a debate and showing examples from each movie on which one is better. That's pretty ingenious, right? He does really good, clever stuff like that. That's a good question, though. But did you ever watch the old It movie?
Oh, no, but my mom loves that stuff, though.
Oh, man. The old It movie, man, that shit is comical nowadays, man. You can't even watch that shit with a straight face, man. That shit's just fucking funny, dude. I do want to see the new one, though, man. I've heard it's actually quite terrifying.
Yeah, probably the only really, like, I guess you could, if you could even call this movie horror, is, I don't know if you remember, Cabin Fever.
I remember Cabin Fever, yeah. That was a Stephen King movie, right?
Yeah, I believe so. And also, I think they made a second one. I don't know if they even made anything after that. I don't know. But the first movie is the one that I always liked watching. And I know there was a new Blair Witch movie recently. I'm like, nah.
No, man, I love horror movies, man. Like that's just my thing, man. I just love scary shit, man. I love it.
Oh gosh, I just had a scary thought just now. What if PewDiePie had his own movie?
Well, he had his own fucking YouTube series there for a while.
Yeah.
I never watched a fucking second of it. I mean, because it's all like a YouTube Red thing. Do you have YouTube Red, by the way?
Oh, no, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, I find that quite ridiculous. That is like, if everyone just subscribed to that shit, that would be the instant death of YouTube. It would just be Netflix at that point. It would just literally be Hulu at that point. People were just paying to fucking watch a subscription. You know what I mean? That's what it would be. That's exactly what it would be. There's no more. I think. All right. Here's the thing. I used to be a huge movie buff. I used to watch every single movie that ever came out. I used to play every video game that ever came out, and that was when I had money, didn't have kids, et cetera, et cetera. But the point that I'm getting to is, YouTube is so genuine. You get to see other actual human beings experience what their thoughts are, whether they could be falsified or exaggerated or more realistic. It's just you get to see like an actual person's thoughts, portrayals, the way they put it in their context. I mean, that's why I love YouTube, man. I watch nothing but YouTube. Every time I have time to actually watch something, man, I do nothing but watch YouTube. It's my favorite fucking thing to do, man.
Yeah, that's what we all do, pretty much.
I was thinking about like doing this new segment on my channel where it's called Kamikaze versus the internet, and I was just gonna fucking just pick out the most random and fucking videos on the internet on YouTube and just watch them and like just talk about them, etc., etc. But the thing was that is I'm scared to do that because I'm scared that I'm gonna get like a copyright claim on my fucking channel or some shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you could just talk about them and just be like, just you just sitting in your chair talking. That's why I don't like to show like footage and stuff. A lot of things.
Well, here's the thing, but you gotta have the context to it. But like the good thing about that is like, do you know the whole about the whole H3H3 being sued thing?
Probably.
Do you know what H3H3 is?
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
So apparently, like they did like this video, right, where they made fun of someone's YouTube channel or the YouTube video, right, and basically like they didn't show the entire video, just reacting to it with like a little picture in their video, just making watching it and talking shit about it. But they made a commentary about it. They would show clips from it, but they would have like their own skits about it and et cetera, et cetera. But apparently, the guy they made a video about sued them. And they had to spend a lot of money, but ultimately they ended up winning the case, which was a big thing for people who, it's okay to show clips of things. And, if you have the certain right context to it, you can't show everything just to show, you know what I mean? There's a certain light, I guess they're trying to get to, is where you can make fun of people's videos or show light or credit or talk about them and show context to the right points. But it's okay to do those things, and it's a big case because they're a big YouTube channel, man. They're like 5 million subscribers, 6 million subscribers, something like that. And they won that case, so I guess that gives people like a positive light where it's okay to show clips of certain things in the right context. But for example, I don't know if I told you this. I think I told the Retro Bro this. I think how me and you might have kind of ever got connected was way back in the day, and I made that stupid video about NES scalpers and Black Friday.
Yeah.
So that video got removed off of YouTube, completely removed off of YouTube.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think you brought up in his podcast that
like 3 weeks, like 3 weeks ago. That video's like a year and a half old. Why now? Why? For what reason? A year and a half later, you remove it off YouTube, and it was because I used that small clip from Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way, yeah.
What the flying fuckolas? What the fuck? Why? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. What the fuck is the purpose of that video being removed? What did I do to you? How much money did I steal out of fucking Fox? We're talking about all the Fox movies, etc., etc. How much money did I make them lose off of that fucking 20 fucking second clip video? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
I don't know. This is like I said. That's why I don't like big YouTubers unless they can just pretty much do whatever they want. But us little guys, we're the ones who get screwed over.
I mean, you could argue that shit. You could click on it and say, "Oh no, I dispute this," but like, you really don't know what you're disputing. Yeah. Personally, I don't know what I'm disputing, so I'm not going to argue it. I don't have enough money to like go to court over some stupid fucking video. I'm like, fuck it, just take it down. Fuck them. Fuck it. It's just disappointing. Like, you can't even like, but I mean, everybody else seems like they can do it. Like, why the fuck can't I? I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's just like if a company, content, like say if Nintendo content ID claimed one of my videos, like, okay, nope, I'm not gonna let you monetize this. I'll just take the video down. Click.
I mean, I don't even care about that. I mean, if someone sees it and they like it, I mean, you could possibly like get a new subscriber or et cetera, et cetera. But like, they took the video completely down. Like, no one's allowed to see this. I put in like fucking 15 minutes of work on that video. Like, the entire video is like 14 minutes or 13 minutes. There's 10 seconds of your video in it. So no one's allowed to see this because you have 10 seconds of your fucking video in it? Like, fuck off. Kill yourself.
I know. I hate companies like Nintendo and others that do that. Oh, we have like you said, 5 or 10 seconds of our brand in your video, and we're gonna claim the whole video or take it down, which is stupid.
Yeah, it's just disappointing, man. It's just fucking disappointing, man.
I know that's what kills the desire to make videos of showing footage of actual stuff. That's why I just make videos of just me like talking about shit
Yeah.
without showing any footage, because that way, oh, you can't claim, oh, Nintendo or whoever can't claim this video.
We try to be creative with it. You know, it's fun to add context and like you're making a joke to add like a video or reference
Yeah,
into, you know what I mean? But like,
and
you can't
that's
even do that. I mean, I guess understand like you need to be original. You need to have your own fucking thing. But it's nice to have those like quips that you're trying to portray or et cetera, et cetera. Like I mean, here's even a better question. Like, what's going to happen to like video game reviews if this get well? I mean, I honestly I think it's going to die out. Okay, so I don't even need to bring that question to existence because I think honestly going forward, I think this whole thing is going to just be phased out to a degree because this is becoming the norm. I think it's not the norm to sit there and punish someone or copyright claim or whatever it may have you for showing small clips. I think that's becoming unnormal.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But for it to continue to happen the way that it is, the way the internet is, I think that it's going to become like such just rampant to the point where possibly Nintendo may just throw in the towel and say, fuck it. Fuck it. You know what, you guys? Fuck it. Here you go. Throw all your shit out you want to. Until
yeah. I mean,
until they're fucking flat broke where they don't have no fucking choice to.
yeah. I mean, the only thing that bugs me is like I will agree with people saying free advertising, but also I can see like both sides, like sides A and B. Like on the other side, the company's like, well, if you show the whole of our whole game, oh, someone just watched it for free and they're not gonna go buy our game now. So I can see both sides of it. As long as you're not showing like the whole game, yeah, I could. You have a right to dispute that. Like I'm getting people interested to go buy your game, and the only thing that really bugs me is like people who get all these like free review copies and crap. Like oh they talk about oh games have glitches and this and that. Well, technically you're reviewing a game that hasn't been officially released yet, and of course there's going to be bugs or this or that wrong with it. That's why we have patches and stuff now. It's not like back in the day when a game got released and it was buggy, and that's how it was.
Right. No, agreed.
I don't know. It's like people say YouTube's in a funny state right now. So I don't know.
Well, it's the decline, man. People they got to make their money. I don't feel like they're making their money. I mean, honestly, there's like a new fucking YouTuber who wants to start a new YouTube channel, and every fucking day, I'm sure, and all this
Yeah,
fucking bandwidth and all this stuff they have to fucking have. I mean, look, I'm not in the business. I'm not sitting here to argue for them, but I'm also not going to sit there and argue with them. It's just I mean, they're a business. I mean, look at the end of the day, a business. Their fucking primary goal is to make money. And I know a lot of people like to fucking sit there and rip on like EA or microtransactions in games nowadays. But look, I mean, if you're a business, I mean, I get it. It's disappointing to
yeah,
the customer. It's disappointing to know that that's the way the games are. But I'm sorry, but they really don't give a fuck about you as a
yeah,
consumer. There are certain game companies, oh, they love us, they get us. I mean, honestly, they love you until they
for
know
your
that
money.
they got no well that, but they also know that they love you once they got that hook in your mouth and they start to will you the fuck in and
Yep.
know that like you love our fan base so much, throw in some microtransactions in that shit. Completely kind of understandable from a business standpoint, right?
Yeah.
You gotta, I mean, they're there to make money, man. That's what they're there to do. That's what, I mean, they have bosses to impress. Their bosses have bosses to impress. Their bosses have bosses to impress.
hmm
It's all about making money, man. It's all about
I
making money.
I just don't like the companies like say I put in a work on making a video. Oh, I show this whole discussion about Nintendo, but I have 10 little snippets of, say, Super Mario Brothers or something. Okay, Nintendo, okay, we're gonna claim your video and make all the money, even though you did all the work, because it has a little snippet of Mario. That's the kind of shit that pisses me off.
I mean, but that pisses everybody off, and I mean, but understandably so. But like, the only thing is like, I mean, I don't think Nintendo's the only company, but like, they're definitely like the biggest like in video game I think company
Yeah,
who's just basically saying, "Fuck you guys! I don't care how much work you put in this shit. What you put out, if it has anything about us, the thing is, they don't like to be they don't like to be betrayed in a negative light. They don't want to be betrayed in a positive light. Whatever message they want put out is what message they are putting out. They don't care if it's good. They don't care if it's bad. It has to be their message and their message only, which is really disappointing. But you know what? Hopefully, I really hope in at least the next 2 or 3 years, they're going to learn their lesson. Like, this is the way. This is the future. This is the way the world's working. This is the internet, okay? Yeah. No matter how much you fucking fight this shit, people are going to have backlash. They're going to be upset. I mean, Nintendo has this fucking status where they just can't do any wrong, apparently. I mean, I put out that video, 4 reasons that I hate the Nintendo Switch. And one guy, he a fucking dude, he's the fucking man, dude. He put a comment in my video, was like, because I had like 38 dislikes on it. He was like 38. He was like 38 Nintendo fanboys just had their anus raped or some shit like that. He was like, nah, man, but good video, man, good video. He's like, I own a Switch, but I can understand why these reasons that you have are justified or whatever. But exactly, my whole point that I'm getting to is, if you're a Nintendo fanboy, man, they can do no wrong. All right, so when I was in that same fucking wagon, when I was a fucking Microsoft fanboy, man, Microsoft has their flaws, even when in the 360 days when they were fucking king. I fucking have my gripes. I had, I'm sorry, excuse me, I didn't. I couldn't see the gripes. I couldn't understand it. But people had theirs, but I would turn a blind eye to it. So, I mean, there's the people out there. And they'll justify, well, Nintendo, they want to treasure their franchises and, well, fuck them. Fuck you. I mean, be more versatile. Instead of fucking Mario, Donkey Kong, and Super Mario Kart and fucking Splatoon at this point, fucking broaden your horizons, Fuck.
Yeah, but they're some people who will do nothing but play that, like, every year, just like people who play Madden and Call of Duty, every year. And fuck, I had a thought in my head, now I forgot what it was. I was gonna bring up now I remember. Is talking about Xbox, the main gripe I had with them was, during the 360, the whole Red Ring. I was like, nope. After I heard the original having so many issues, I was like, nope, I ain't touching that until they fix that. And I waited till they made the S model before I even bought a 360.
What's up, Tyler Stevenson?
I think I remember you told me about a story. I think you said you went through 2 original 360s?
I went through original I went through 3. I went through 3. But two of them Tyler Stevenson, I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about anymore. We're just bitching about it. We're just arguing about the universe at this
Random
point.
Shit, yeah.
Fuck the universe.
Yeah.
Don't say that, because it's gonna be a black hole. It's like
yeah. I love how Black Better Gamer was talking about when the Retro Bro was streaming Action Virgin. He says, let me say how I'll do it. He says, I buy one, I buy a second when it creeps out, done. And I love his thought process. Yeah, that's exactly how I would be. Like, nope. And I mean, I've heard stories of people buy 5 and 6 of those freaking things. I'm like, why? If it craps out, why do they fix it?
Well, I actually have a really good point to that, but I need another drink. So, give me about 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta fill this cup up with some special stuff.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'll go to the bathroom while you're doing that. Tyler Stevenson. Thanks for the comment on my Super Metroid video, by the way. Yeah, eventually I'll make a video when I do beat that game eventually, but I'm not gonna show any footage because you know Nintendo. Oh, show a little snippet, flag. Nope. If Nintendo wants me to like show footage of their games, they're gonna have to like change their ways and crap like that. All companies in general. Hmm. No, I'm still trying to figure it out. I might try it one more time to try to uh mess with it. I don't know. It's just I'm either not using the program right or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'll try one more time this weekend, and if I can't figure it out, I'll just say screw it and I'll have a buddy do it for me. I only want like maybe 10 or 12 more additional games onto it. I'm not going crazy like everybody else and filling the thing up, because if you do that, you won't have like room for save states on every game if you do that. Hmm. If you haven't joined My Nintendo, you should. They got a few good deals on. They got the original NES Metroid for like 50% off, so I'm assuming NES games are like $5 plus tax on the eShop, so that's like $3, which is pretty good. I just wish they'd hurry up and get discounts for like rewards for Switch games. It still says, "Oh, coming soon." It's not out yet, and I want to hurry up and get like SNES games and stuff on my Switch.
All right.
Oh, have you heard about Sony publishing Switch games?
I saw something about that.
Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing. I was like, what the fuck is that about?
That sounds like fucking clickbait right there.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, but I mean, I don't see what the fuck they would be putting on the Switch.
Yeah, I'll probably read it in depth tomorrow. I just clicked on it without even like reading. I was like, what?
I scrolled through it. I was like, nah, no, I don't even care. There's no way that shit's accurate.
And I knew Nintendo was gonna put out a bundle for like Mario, and it's funny that anytime now a company puts a special holiday bundle out, it's a digital download. Sorry, you can't resell that game if you don't want it anymore.
Yeah, that's disappointing when they do that shit. You know, it's always like, oh, you get the exclusive console thing like that. Like, where's the fucking game? Oh, it's digital. Oh, no, well then fuck you, okay? Fuck you in your butthole.
And I've seen a lot of Switches turn up in like retro game stores recently.
Well, I mean, rightfully so, man. I'm sorry, but that thing sucks. Tyler Stevenson, do you haven't got a Switch yet, man? I mean, if you're dying for one, I completely understand, man. But it's something that I think that you can wait on. I definitely can wait on it, or I could have waited on it. I mean, if
It,
if you really want to get one, man, it's all about what you really want out of the games. If that's really what you want, man.
well, now the only thing we're waiting on is I wish they'd hurry up and port Smash Bros to the Switch because it's gonna be a while before we see Smash 5. Now, if they pour that to the Wii U Smash to the Switch and put all the DLC on it, I'd buy it.
Still though, like I mean, that's still not a justifying reason to get a Switch. Let's just say, like in the realm of
Oh,
people,
I'm saying if you already have one though.
yeah, but still, like if you play the other one, I mean, is that really like a? All right, it's let's say it's $60. $60. Did you play? Do you have the original version though?
I have on 3DS, but I didn't download all the DLC though.
Oh, okay.
I only downloaded Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
So like a $60 price. Let's say it's $60. Is that still like a really good justifiable price to have that game and the DLC, even though you have that game? Is that still like a big like, whoa? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I would now if you've already bought like all the DLC on the Wii U version, I think if you let's see when you add all the DLC, I think it's like probably $100. But if you didn't buy all the DLC, I would say it's worth it. It's kind of like people like we got Mario Odyssey coming out next week, right? Like there's some people that are gonna buy like a Switch just for that game, just like
But
some people
rightfully so, though. I think.
hmm Well, it's kind of like the same way with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Whenever the hell that comes out, you got people who are gonna buy a PS4 just to play that fucking game and nothing else.
I mean, those are the hits. You know what I mean? Like, there's people who bought. I'm sure probably a lot less for a lot more. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there's people who bought a fucking console for probably a lot less than Mario Odyssey, or probably bought fucking a Switch for a lot less. So I mean, but still, rightfully so. Like Mario Odyssey is fucking. That's gonna be a banger, man.
So yeah, yeah. The only reason to own it like day one was like Zelda, and I think yeah Mario Kart 8 Deluxe didn't come out to like a few months after, and I believe yeah Splatoon 2 came out after that. I knew they were gonna make a sequel considering how the first one was like so successful.
Yeah,
And it seems people haven't bitched about having to pay to play online. I knew once Sony did it,
but
I
that
knew
hasn't happened though yet, right? It doesn't happen till like next
yeah
year, right?
until yeah
Oh, then
it's
wait till that happens, and oh boy, the videos are gonna roll in on Nintendo.
okay. If I see some starting in whenever early 2018 or wherever the hell it's gonna be starting, I'll be like watching for the rant videos and we can do a like discussion like that week on like
There's
all the
definitely gonna be because I mean, if they think they're gonna have what they have, okay, all right. If they think they're gonna have the bare bones minimum of just a fucking Nintendo store, that's it. But to pay $20 just to play online, man, they're asking for a fucking ripping, man. They're asking for it. If they're not gonna introduce something with that $20, I
well
mean,
I think you're gonna be able to get like discounts and like other things.
but still, they've got to put something in there to make that $20 justifiable. They have to,
Yeah.
because what they have right now, and to ask for it to be $20 on top of what it is, it's nothing as it is already. It's nothing but a place to buy their games. That's it. That's all they have.
But we can both agree there's no way Nintendo can compete with Xbox Live and PSN. I mean, they've always tried to compete with like online and like different things, but there's no way they can be as good as Microsoft and Sony. Really, Nintendo's just good for that secondary machine.
Yeah, and I mean that's fair. I mean that's just. I mean honestly, I think that's their place. They're comfortable with it. I think everybody, all of us, have just accepted that as well. So I'm not mad at them for being in that place.
It's it's like when the PSP and DS were going at it. I had a PSP, but I also had a DS too.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but PSP is superior in every
Yeah,
way, shape, or form.
yeah, I know. We're like the minority who says that, but most people's like DS King, yeah,
I mean, if you look at it number wise, yeah, absolutely. But
yeah.
If
I'm
you
not
look at it
thinking
as a
that's irrelevant.
exactly, absolutely, but if you look at it as the games, the fan base, etc. I mean, not the fan
Yeah,
base, but whatever it has. I mean, I think it shits all over a DS with diarrhea and everything.
yeah. Although I wasn't really a big fan of like the whole like watching movies things on the PSP. I'm not gonna hold my PSP for 2 hours to watch a movie.
Right, but here's the thing. I mean, all right, fair enough, fair enough. And that's why I think I actually got a lot of flack for my fucking 4 reasons I hate Nintendo Switch was just because about the Netflix thing. People got to the point in that video on the Netflix topic. Stop the video right there. We're like, kill yourself. I hope you get cancer. You bought a fucking video game console just to watch Netflix. I'm like, no. Absolutely not. It's the fucking principle that this should be available on a goddamn $300 tablet/console to have some kind of video streaming service if that's the only thing that you own. Let's just say you don't own a cell phone. Let's say you don't own an Xbox. You don't own a PS4. You don't own any of these things that could do that. You buy this thing for $300. It's the new wave in the new future. Why not have it implemented into your system? Do I honestly care? No, because I have a million different ways to watch it. The person that I'm talking about is the one person who bought a Nintendo Switch, who doesn't have these other options, who was thinking that they maybe would have this included into their system. Yeah. Well, do your research better. Bitch, I already knew that. It's still the principle about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just like I was watching a guy's video playing Mega Man X, and I brought up the whole subject of like, you know, NES Classic had this many games and SNES Classic had this many games, and I said, it has Donkey Kong Country because that was the one that most people played, and then I asked this guy later who kept replying to my comments. I said, you must be younger than me. He's like, why doesn't it have this and that, blah blah blah. I said, but you're missing the whole freaking fucking point. It's like nostalgia and just having a little quick little plug and play box.
Right.
And the reason why it has, you know, this game and that game and blah blah blah, because those are like the popular hits. And he's like, yeah, I'm younger, but I was like, like I just said, you're missing the whole point. It's like for a reasonable price for a little plug and play machine. I just can't stand people like, oh, why doesn't it have this and that and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, getting back to what you were saying about the Switch, yeah, I think the Switch was rust because it doesn't have, you know, this and that and all these other features. But at the same time, I get why Nintendo had to do it, because they couldn't just sit on the Wii U, because they've already tried to push the freaking fucking hell out of the thing and nobody wanted it. I think I remember you talked about the Wii U in the past. I'm not sure if I ever asked you this or not. Did you bought a Wii U at launch, right?
Here's the thing. I didn't buy a Wii U at launch. We got a Wii U, from, my wife's sister, which is the kid's aunt, bought them a Wii U around the time that it came out, when it was accessible. So we had a Wii U in the house. I never touched it, never gave a fuck about it. When our Wii U went bad, the original one, because the power supply, which was apparently just because of the fucking plug thing, which is proprietary.
Yeah, proprietary, yeah.
Yeah, so I fucking went out and bought another Wii U. And then I realized, I was like, hey, out of nowhere, because I thought the Wii U was broken. I thought the original Wii U was broken. We never threw it out or got rid of it, but I just like boxed it back up and threw it in the closet and shit. I was like, whatever, we got a new Wii U. I said, fuck it, you know what? I'm going to unbox this shit and then try my new Wii U power supply from this shit to see if it works. And it did. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So I had to pay $35, call Nintendo of America, and they're the most fucking uppity motherfuckers I've ever met in my entire fucking existence.
Yeah.
And I ordered a new power supply for the old Wii U, so now we have two Wii U's. One I keep in my office, which is the one that I bought, which none of the games that I downloaded on it, but like all the one I keep in my living room for my kids, has like all the games that I downloaded it, like, you know, the Mario Kart and all that shit. Because I'm all about that digital life, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if you haven't heard, the Wii Shop channel is going to be closing January 2019, but you have until March 2018 to add points. Of course, you have to use a credit card because you can't buy original Wii point cards anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I still have my Wii. I still have games on it. I don't have any points on it, and you know, I think I have everything on it like that. I'm okay with having on it. I'm not looking to add anything to it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying if you wanted to, you still have like a few months to do so. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, and that's cool, man. I mean, I have all the games like I kind of wanted to get, like on the Wii Shop store and all that shit, and
Yeah.
my Wii little side thing on it is still pretty hefty, and I got like Star Fox 64 and Mario 64 and all the classics,
Hmm.
So when the
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 fucking mini comes out, it can suck my cock because I don't
So
care.
so so since you've held the Switch tablet and the Wii U tablet, which do you prefer holding?
Well, obviously the Switch tablet because I can actually like go more than
Yeah.
fucking 8 feet away from my console and actually play with it. But that's the beauty of it, man. Though, like, I mean, the best times that I've had with my Switch is when I'm like being a fat, lazy piece of shit. And I'm like, I just got like done eating, and I'm like, oh god, I don't even like sit in my chair, I just want to be a disgusting slob, and I just like roll in my bed, and I'm like, video games, you know what I mean? Like, I could just play Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart because that's all I have on it.
Yeah, I
I can
think
just
so.
like play a decent fucking console type game in my bed without like being a normal human being, which is great.
Oh, they're gonna bring a Wolfenstein and the new Doom to the Switch. Are you gonna buy for that? Or are you gonna buy it for
Fuck no, man. Fuck no. That bitch would be at like 22 frames per second. Fucking chugging. Nah, dude. I like the original Wolfenstein games. They were really well done. I actually really like the new Doom game. Some people didn't like, well, the Retro Bros specifically didn't like it, but I liked it. I thought it was really well done.
yeah?
And nah, man, that's a high caliber game in my opinion, and it needs to be played on a high caliber console. Which,
Yeah.
if I do get it, it'll be on PS4 for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why people bitch about third party support. Yeah, you're not. How many people are gonna buy the same game for like the the PS4 or Xbox One, whichever they have, and the Switch too?
You're
You're gonna.
right, and I mean it makes sense, but still, it's still nice for those people who don't have that option.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there,
Oh
look,
yeah,
we have to be fair. We have to be honest. There are those people. I know it's crazy to actually understand that there are people who are just will only buy Nintendo Switch and like that's all that they have.
yeah.
There are those people out there. You know what I mean? And
But
people,
now, I was gonna say, but now PS4 and just the original Xbox One and PS4 are like crazy cheap now.
oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, because the Pro and all this bullshit and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, they're like super cheap now, so they're very affordable. Are you gonna upgrade your Xbox One to an X, or are you gonna be like me and just stick with what you got?
No, man, I'll never buy that shit, man. I don't care if it gives like a free hand job with it. Like, no, I'm fucking good, man. An Xbox One X. Okay, you're asking me to buy essentially what I have, which is slightly upgraded, but
Yeah,
not really. It could load. It could potentially load a little bit faster. It's gonna look a little bit better. If you have a 4K TV, it's gonna look good, but I don't have a 4K TV, so the answer is hell the fuck no. I got no intentions with that thing, man.
it's it's like we said in our podcast like a few months ago. It's like you were saying. The only thing that worries me is like you were saying that that's gonna be the norm with like the PS5 and the Xbox Two and whatever. Well, of course, the Switch is Nintendo's new system. A lot of people are thinking there might be just a regular like just Switch tablet without the dock in the future.
It could happen. I could see that. I could actually see that being a very big possibility, man. Big time.
Yeah, but I'll
Their
keep
mobile,
this.
their mobile, their
Yeah,
handheld division is fucking killing it, man. So I would not be surprised.
yeah. But of course, the 3DS is about on its way out. It's only got like another year left, and Nintendo's gonna focus solely on the Switch and their mobile game. Oh, have you played that Super Mario Run thing?
Oh yeah, I played it. It's a decent time waster. I mean, it's in essentially it's a mobile game with a little bit of Mario feel to it. I'm not mad at it. I mean, it works. It was cool. I played the whole story thing. I mean, I did the little rush thing on it where it
Yeah,
was like you play through it and like kind of like compare your times to the next person. It's whatever. I literally spent. I mean, I spent the whole. I can say I spent because I spent like whatever it was, like $10 or some shit to actually play it. But hours I spent on it was like maybe two, maybe 2.5. Not worth $10 in my opinion.
Yeah. If you have a some kind of like, I think you have some kind of like capturing device, don't you?
Yeah, I have an Elgato for like my consoles. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what I was going to ask was if you haven't downloaded the original Wolfenstein is on a PS3. If you want to buy and download that, I'd love to watch you stream that.
BMG says he wants to join.
Join.
I don't know how to fucking add people into calls though, man. Fuck, hold on.
Let me see here.
Retro Bus said it was a green button. I don't have that option. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about that day.
Yeah, you probably see it on your end because I can't see it. You probably have to click on his name and add caller or something. Let's see.
Yeah, man, I don't have this fucking option.
I'm gonna Google this shit. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see if this shit works. Hold on. Yo!
Hello?
What up, man?
Oh, hi.
I'm trying to fucking... oh, shit. Did I just hang up on dude? I think I did. Hold on. Shit. Man, look, man. Where the fuck... Look, there's
here we go.
Are you good? Are you in here still?
Yeah. If you look, it says next to the microphone, it has a little plus button. It says add participants, and so I think if you see a little plus button, you could add people.
See, I don't have that shit, man.
Huh. Let me try. Let's see.
See if you can add a BMG.
All right, let me see here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Add people to this call. Here we go.
You gotta teach me how to do this shit, man. I cannot find that option.
Okay. Let's see. Add to. Yes. Hey, BMG, can you hear us?
There we go.
Yeah, I clicked on the button. I'm waiting to see if he can hear us. But yeah, one time after you left, I heard him like fall asleep because he was like snoring. So I politely hung up on him and just went to bed. he was like, I'm like, dude, are you asleep? I think he was drinking that day or something. I think he like passed out or something.
BMG, you there, bro? Is he there?
I don't know if his microphone is muted or something. I mean, I can't see like on his, like I can see his face, but I can't see his his screen or whatever. Like on his computer, that's what I'm getting at.
No, yeah, he was saying something to me earlier.
Yeah, he said, can I join? And I saw you type, sure, yeah. Let me see.
Maybe he's trolling us. Are you trolling us, BMG?
Well, Still says he's on. Nope.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you
yeah,
now.
yeah, we can.
All right, let me plug my headset in. I think this app sucks. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
What the fucking shit? Fuck. I connected, and then yeah, I couldn't communicate. This is bullcorn. Well, at least I'm here now. It's like that anal cunt song I love so much. Technology is gay. wife, wife walked in. She's like, okay, what the fuck?
Technology is gay.
She's like, she's probably like, this is why I miss you going out to parties and bars, hoping you're to God you're not cheating, because at least you're living it up. Now you're living with virgins.
Well, technology is gay.
Yes, that is a song by Anal Cunt. It's funny because it's like like a hardcore, like, you know, grindcore song, but in between the segments it's like, can I get your email address? Can you reach me at www.technologysguy?
Have you finished Cuphead BMG, or are you taking a break from it?
No, I beat that shit last week. I'm gonna replay it on expert because the bosses change their speed increases and they have new patterns.
Well, I beat that fucking bee bitch, and like that satisfied me to no fucking end, man. I swear to God.
That's one of the hardest bosses, no joke. The bee bitch and Robot Man.
Oh, dude, fuck that shit, dude. That's impossible, man. Look, dude, I swear to God, look. All right. I get it. I understand the pattern, but it basically just says, fuck you. I don't care how much you've watched or how much you fucking played with me. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Fuck you. Fuck your life. You're not going to beat me. That fucking shit. Okay. All right. I understand how to do, like, you know, like when you get to the point where he like does a little sprawling little sprites all over the place, you got to dodge that shit. But the walls that come from up and down and up, fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that shit. I swear to God, I'm gonna have a fucking seizure playing that fucking game, man.
Oh man, what bosses did you beat? The robot boss?
No, I beat the fucking bee bitch. The last one I have to beat in World 3 is the robot one. That is no fucking joke, dude. That is no fucking joke.
Yeah, he's a cunt.
All right, so the thing is, like, here's the thing. I've got that first pattern down, right? I've got that shit down. And I can usually make it to that fucking sprawling sprite shit with 2 hits left. But after that, it's like, all right, you know what the biggest fucking hardest part about that is? You know, like in the foreground, there's like, you know, I guess it's like wood or debris sticking up. When you kind of like duck down behind that, you kind of like lose sight of your ship. That's what fucks it up for me. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. The best strategy is don't even worry. Don't get greedy with shooting him in his robot head bullet form. Just avoid all the bomb bullets. Just concentrate on avoiding them and shoot maybe a couple of hits here and there.
Fucking easier said than done. Easier said than done, bro.
It's patience, man. It took me a long time. I only shot him like maybe 2-3 hits per time. It took forever.
All right, no bullshit. True time, man. It was like fucking 4:30, or no, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. My oldest son has to be at the bus stop by 6. He woke up and he opened my door to my office. He looked at me. He was like, "Are you seriously still playing fucking video games?" I was like, "Get the fuck out!" I was like, "Don't bother me right now. I'm playing Cuphead." I was super into that fucking shit, man. I was like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. I was still like fucking eyes are red as fuck, and I was trying to beat that fucking boss.
Call me crazy, but I call that game the punch out of run and gun shooters.
Yeah, I was reading the system requirements, and yeah, my computer can handle it. The only thing is, it takes like 20 gigs of storage space, but I'm just worrying about I'm gonna get like so pissed off if I play it, I might break my controller.
Dude, I've been there.
You're good, man. If you played Gunstar Heroes or Contra Hard Corps, you could play it.
All right, I did knock the controller or the batteries out of my controller like 2 times at this point. I didn't break my controller, but the batteries came out. That's for damn sure.
Damn, I'm so gentle, dude. Controllers cost too much. I'm so gentle. I like lay it down. I mean, lay it down like it's a baby on its pillow, and then I just punch the shit out of my couch, and like I'll bite like the arm coat rest, the arm rest, and like I'm fucking like a rabid Wolverine.
Dude, I've been there. I swear to God. I'm like, I swear to God, man. My bookshelves have felt my wrath over Cuphead, man. I don't punch them, but I'll slap the fuck out of my fucking bookshelf.
That's why you need one of those little freaking like stress balls and shit. Just like you get pissed off, just squeeze.
Oh no,
the
I'll fucking eat that shit.
Oh, by the way, Retro Bro has a weird internet reception because I'm Skyping you guys with ease. Remember last Friday? I couldn't get on. Made like a
your shit was yeah. No, that shit was like, man, I swear to God, it sounded like fucking Atari smoking a bong.
What does he use when he does his stream? Or I mean, I shouldn't say stream, podcast or whatever.
OBS, as far as I know.
Well, tell him to use Skype or whatever that thing that.
Well, he uses Skype, but he uses like OBS to like broadcast. Which is crazy, man. I don't know if either one of you ever tried out XSplit, but like I just tried it out. Like I've had it for a while, but I just started fooling around with it like a day or two ago. XSplit's pretty fucking legit, man.
Yeah, I've messed with it a little bit when I was like streaming, like just talking on YouTube. I just rather like stream like BMG does, just stream games and do it the easy way with the PS4.
Yeah.
Speaking of streaming games, man, I've been on my Evil Within 2 kick the past.
Dude, don't tell me shit
weekend.
about it, man. Don't tell me shit. I'm picking it up tomorrow, man. I get paid tomorrow, man. I'm picking that shit up.
Here's what I'll tell you about it. Here's spoiler free. If you love the first one, had a good time, this perfects it because you have open environments to explore. If you love like old Silent Hill or like Resident Evil, classic Resident Evil, where you can go around, check places, explore, it has all the elements, but the good control of Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. You know, where you can actually shoot guns and shit at your expense. It even has a little bit of stealth. It's funny because I was joking with a friend and he called it the true Metal Gear Survive.
There's a new like horror game for the Switch. I imagine that might be up your alley, BMG. It looks a lot like RE7. I'm about to click on my buddy's videos so I can tell you what it is.
Yeah, but even Within One was fucking amazing, man. That whole like psychological shit where you would go in like strap into that chair to like get your power ups and
you still do this in part 2. You have safe rooms like in Resident Evil. You go to certain places, you have a safe room. You can warp through the mirror and you go right in that chair. So
okay,
it's great, dude. It beats the shit out of part 1 in my opinion. Part 1, like once you beat it one time, you're kind of done. This game makes me want to replay it on a harder mode because, you know, you start out a little underpowered, but once you level up your guy, you're kind of boosted. And I don't know, man, there's just a lot of replay value I see in it.
Did you finish it already?
Oh, no, I'm like on chapter 12. There's 17 chapters, and I spent like 20 hours in it. That's why I said it's my contender. No, not even contender. It beat Resident Evil 7 for Game of the Year for me.
Yeah, the game is called Don't Knock Twice. It's based on like a movie.
I've heard of that. I've heard Don't Knock Twice. I thought that was like an indie game or some shit like that.
Yeah, but it looks a lot like RE7. It's even got the like scary tub and shit. Like you were saying, we were streaming. He says, like you said, looks like a mess of Taco Bell.
Bunch of diarrhea shit.
I digress. If my family donates me for Christmas, each member, 4 members, $50, so I get 200, I'll buy a Switch because I want that Mario. I played the demo.
Wait till Black Friday or buy that bundle, but of course you're not getting a physical game just like we were.
Why is it got to be Black Friday? I want to protest and change that name. That is a racial stereotype.
Well, you need to write a letter to President Trump. I think the only reason why it's called that because it's like late at night and amazing there weren't many people camping out for the SNES Mini like a few months ago. Like I thought there was gonna be like lines of people. I was like, wow, there's not many.
Hey, at least the SJW still want to take away my genre. They're not like, oh, why is it gotta be black metal? Why is black evil? Like, embrace that shit, bitch.
And a lot of people like that. I'm not been a big fan of this, but one of my other YouTube buddies, he likes that whole like Jackbox party thing. I don't care for that. But there's been a lot of cool indie games.
Cyber plays that shit, man. That Jackbox thing, like I never heard about it until I seen him play it, man. That shit looks pretty fucking. I've been yet to buy.
Cell phone game.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's a console thing. I guess you can like invite people to play like on mobile things. So I guess it's like a really cool like stream experience to like with your audience, et cetera, et cetera. But Cyber plays that shit, man.
Cool,
that shit's fucking kind of funny.
I play games to escape people, fuck people.
Either have to play it on your phone or have internet. You have to have like one or the other to play it.
I don't know. It's like trivia type shit where I usually think that I'm pretty good with trivia type stuff and et cetera, et cetera. I think I'm like sometimes I think I'm smart and shit, and then I get proved very wrong really quickly. But still nonetheless, it seems like a really just interesting like trivia type game to do embrace your fans and invite your fans in and shit like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, one of my oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say one of my other friends before he quit YouTube, they had a stream of that, and they just put like they didn't answer like the question correctly. They just put silly shit in for the answers.
Well, that's always the best.
Just to make people laugh, and that's what I found his videos to be funny.
All right, niggas, what is your favorite top 5 games of this year?
All right, that's a good question, sir. Okay, first and foremost, I know what you just said, but Resident Evil 7 is still fucking up there for me. I know it was early in the year, okay? I get it. I know it was early. A lot of shit's come out since then, but I still think it's a fucking top competitor, man.
Oh, it's good.
Okay. Second.
When I'm trying to find a.
How about we go
against it? That says something.
Let's go one for one, okay? Because you know what, me to do like top 5, I'm probably gonna forget about one. You might like ring a bell for me. So all right, Resident Evil 7 for me is one of mine. Okay, so one of you guys can go next after that.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to give that some thought.
All right, I'll go. My top number 1 game of this year that really impacted me was Yakuza 0. That story is like Fight Club in Japan mixed with Goodfellas. It was fucking brilliant.
Dude, I need to fucking play that game, man. I'm so sick of hearing about all the amazing shit about it. I just need to fucking play it.
You have so much to do. There's side quests, there's mini games, but you don't have to do all that. You can go to the main quest and get it done. It's your choice. You can make that game 100 hours or you can make it 40. It's your choice. But that story, though, man, I'm telling you, it hit me in the heart, dude. It was fucking good. Not like in a crybaby bitch way, but it hit me in the heart like in a fucking, like in a prison way. Like rise up and beat the shit out of fucks. It's a man game for sure.
No, I feel you.
I appreciate that. There is no SJW overtones. It's so good, dude. So good. You buy a little 8-year-old a porno mag as a side quest. I'll just leave it at that.
That's a little creepy, but also Very interesting.
Well, he wants it. He says he's never, got shit as a kid. He's like, I want that magazine and that vending machine. You fall
Santa
for it.
never
You
brought
look at it,
me
he's
anything. If I ever asked for anything, it's a porno mag. I guess I can see the appeal of that. I mean, I want to help the kid out, but I don't want to go to jail either.
It's Japan, dude.
It's been Japanese raid.
Well, he tells the kid, he's like, hey, he's like, I'm not going to tell you what this magazine is that your dad said you couldn't have, but take it home. I have nothing to do with this. I'm doing this for you out of kindness, so get the fuck out.
All right, Jrpg era, man.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a game, and now I saw released in 2016. But I guess I'll just throw out a game that I enjoyed like watching. I guess for 2017, I guess I would have to go with your pick, Kamikaze, Resident Evil 7. I enjoyed watching, your let's play of that. But as far as
it's good,
a game
man.
As far as a game like this year, I can't. Most of the games I'm thinking of have like released like prior to that, just like we were saying earlier. I know people are excited for Mario Odyssey, but I'm like, I remember watching like seeing like Mario Galaxy and like Best Buy for the first time. I was like, ugh. I tried to play that shit, like just like your eyes just falling. I was like, oh man, all that did was like make me dizzy.
Yeah.
It's just it's like the whole like 3D thing is just like, ugh. I mean, cause you're like walking around like planets and stuff, and your eyes are just falling. It's like, no.
But Resident Evil 7, man, I think the problem with that game is that it came out too early. But honestly, in all retrospect, man, even how early it came out, dude, I think that it's still a huge contender for Game of the Year. Will it win Game of the Year? Absolutely fucking not. Too much shit's come out between then for it to be forgotten and left in the dust, man. But I do think that it's to me, and still my opinion, definitely one of the top games of 2017. Easy.
Oh yeah, if we had a top 10, for sure it'd be in that top 10 for me. No.
So not in your top 5?
Top 5? No, because Evil Within 2 kind of slapped it out of it.
Well, I haven't played it, so fair enough.
Only because more hours, more enemy types, more areas, more gameplay, more replayability. So it kind of beat that. But not to say Resident Evil 7 is a slouch. That game was an experience, and I loved it.
There's some new DLC coming out on
there is.
12th.
There's like a what's it called? The hero something shit.
It says end of zone and not a hero.
All right, number two.
The first pack, that bedroom fucking DLC was creepy as fuck. I don't know if you played it, but I rented it and paid $10 for DLC to play that room fucking segment. It was cool.
No, I know what you're talking about, but no, I didn't play it. But
it's basically a puzzle and it's psycho shit. You can watch a fucking Let's Play and not miss much.
All right, so number 2. All right, so if I have to kick it off, number 2. For the year of 2017, number fucking 2. And now I'm not putting this in any like order, cognizant order, okay? Let's get that straightened away. I'm just like thinking off games off my head. So like when I say Resident Evil was number 1, it's like that was just like the one thing that I thought about for the year. Number 2. All right, fuck it, man. Fuck it. Destiny 2. Fuck it. Destiny 2.
Yeah, that's an admirable choice. I mean, you have a lot of replayability. You got shit to do. I mean, I hear that's a great game. It's not my taste, but I could respect that.
But how would you feel like you were waiting for the what was it to get into play the main story?
Look, I mean, yeah, you're right, and like it has its ups. Yeah, it has its ups, it has its downs. Okay, look, but I'm a Destiny fan, so like if you're not a Destiny fan, I completely understand. You don't like Destiny, it's not your cup of tea. Fair enough. I will say out loud that if you're not playing Destiny or you've never gave it a solid try, okay, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice because the game is quite frankly amazing. There's so much. All right, I get it. It's a grinder's paradise, but still, BNG, you like Borderlands, right?
I always called Destiny Halo Lands. Like you take the essence of Borderlands and the funness and awesomeness, but put it with a Halo skin, and that's what you get. Halo Lands.
But like, I mean, do you like play grinding type games like that to receive loot and et cetera, et cetera? Does that like not catch your fancy like in the slightest?
Oh, sure. I mean, Neo is on my list, but we'll talk about that later. But that game's all about finding shit, getting better shit. It's all about the grind and the desire to find something better. And when you get it, you're like, yes, now I'm gonna wreck anus with this.
Exactly. So, like,
You know?
I mean, if you're a grinder and you're it's a grinder's paradise, man. Like that's really what it is. But you have the mechanics of someone like Bungie who has done nothing but amazing thing with FPSs, and like they're top notch at this point. I don't think any FPS game could ever beat what Bungie puts out, and that's my opinion.
The only contender I could think is fuck. Who's the developer? Is it Ready at Dawn? The guys who did Titanfall 2.
Okay, fair enough. That's a good point. That's a good fucking point.
Those are the only contenders, but Bungie, you're right, they're top tier. They are like the Naughty Dog of fucking first-person shooters.
But Titanfall 2 is quite frankly fucking amazing. Like, hands down. Like, the mechanics, I mean, like, it makes you feel like goddamn Superman with a fucking machine gun, dude. Like, you're fucking flying over the place,
God.
jumping off the wall, and fucking sliding up, doing this. I mean, it's fucking, quite frankly, amazing.
It took Doom for its money, and I love Doom. I was like, I think Titanfall 2 is a little bit better. Just a little.
All right, yeah. So fair enough. So anyway, to wrap it up for number 2 for me. Like I said, this is no in particular order. These are just my top 5 for the year. Destiny 2 is definitely in my top 5.
This is a good game. I know you played this Kamikaze, and I haven't because I'm not a big Sega guy. Sonic Mania, that was a good game for.
Well, BMG played that. BMG played that too. Yeah. You think
Fan
that's
service, music? That's a great indie. Cuphead bitch smacked that fucking crown, in my opinion, out of its mouth.
Agreed.
But before that, I was all about Sonic Mania.
Yeah, a lot of people are calling that the true Sonic 4, not that Sonic episode 4, Sonic the Hedgehog episode 4, whatever the hell that was called.
Yeah, or Sonic Generations. Yeah, Sonic Mania.
Hey, Sonic Generations is all right, man. Sonic Generations is all right.
I mean, that game is better than whatever it was that came out on the Wii, Sonic the Hedgehog 4. To me, Sonic Mania is the true Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. So much fan service. You got like returning stages with remixed music, and
But it makes me wonder why they put that Puyo Tetris thing in there.
I thought that was a nice touch. I hated it.
Power Metal Gamer is colorblind, and I think I know another gamer. On
He's not like Logan Paul, fucking colorblind.
No, there's some legitimate people that are colorblind.
I know, but I'm just fucking making it. I'm just making a fucking light up. He didn't get like 8 million subscribers in one night because he put on some classes or nothing. But no,
I beat that shit first try. I was like, poo poo Tetris, whatever.
That was a nice touch. Look, I never played that shit, and you were actually BMG. You watched my first playthrough of that fucking game with you and the Retro Pro. Where all my shit, like I don't even know how to fucking play that shit. I thought it was like Tetris. I was like trying to get like 4 in a row and shit.
Okay, when you play a game where you got jism dropping down, you got to connect the jizz colors. It's kind of common sense. Okay, like 3-4 colors, or 3 or 4 blocks to connect the jizz to the other jizz. You just connect the jizz, and you're all right.
And that's how you tell your kids that's how you were made.
Much.
Do you think it is as fun as the original Tetris is, or is it like meh?
I don't know. I never played any of that stuff, man. I played Tetris, and that's about it.
Oh, okay. No, nothing can fuck with NES Tetris. That's my favorite Tetris.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Always.
Hey, it's a BMG number 2, man. What's number 2, bro?
My number 2, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, that seems really fucking epic, man.
What a great game, man! Just so much to explore.
And so many people are comparing that to Breath of the Wild.
Well, it came out like within weeks within each other, like a 1 week or 2 weeks. So
Yeah, something like
yeah.
that.
The sad thing is, Xbox originally was supposed to have Scalebound.
Uh,
Ooh, that would have been a good contender.
uh,
Oh man,
I
I
think
bought
they
my
renewed
Xbox.
I think they renewed the trademark or something, but I don't know if they're gonna do anything with it.
No, they own the IP,
Yeah,
but
but
not the studio. Platinum backed out, but dude, I bought my Xbox One in December on a GameStop promo. I got it fucking sick cheap. I literally traded an N64, the couple games, and got
yeah,
me an Xbox One. I was like, oh fuck yeah! Yeah, I was so hyped for Scalebound. It was canceled. I was like,
uh, oh,
I felt like throwing up on my dick.
oh,
But
Broforce was on sale on PSN last week. I should have grabbed it.
I already have that on Plus. Broforce is great. That's basically Expendables Contra Edition.
I was still watching to see what happened with the physical. I don't know if it ever came out or not.
I don't think it did. Anyways, about Horizon Zero Dawn, what can I say about it? It brought me elements I loved about Tomb Raider meets like a little Far Cry with an epic story. Yeah, it's kind of like those two games.
The only reason
And a
I
little
stayed
bit
away
of
from it, the only reason I stayed away from it personally is because I just tried to stay away from like open world games because sometimes they're just too much for me. They're just too much. So I know I
hear
want to
that.
play it. I know I want to
This
play
game,
it.
it's not too big, dude. Trust me, it's not that overwhelming. You stick with main quest, you're fine. It's not like Skyrim where you have 80 dungeons on your map. Like this game is like, okay, you could find a few treasures or relics or whatever, but it doesn't really benefit you, or it's not really worthwhile of your time. So you can go to your main quest and go about your business and be fine.
Oh, you'll have to edit your title later, Kamikaze, since BMG joined us.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I ain't shit.
All right, so that's your number 2 choice, yeah? Was Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah?
Yeah, I was thinking that or Neo, but I'll save Neo for later.
All right, so if we're gonna move on to number 3. Shit. Let's go ahead and get it done, man. It's got to be done, right? Somebody has to say it. It's gonna happen before the end of this fucking stream. Cuphead, fuck it, Cuphead. It's gonna be.
Fine, I want to fuck that. I want to fill that cup with my fucking cum.
I mean, it's gonna. Either you were gonna say it, I was gonna say it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Period. Right? It's gonna be on either one of us top 5.
List.
Yeah. So.
It sold 2 million copies in like 2 days.
I mean,
It sold 2 million.
Oh, I mean 1 million. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was getting excited because I'm hoping. Okay, if they make a sequel, it needs to be Mugman. Remember when Nintendo did it with Super Luigi U?
as long as it's like a fucking educational game, then I'm fucking out, bro.
Make a Mugman.
And there's a fucking picture of the devil like dragging Cutman away, and you have to like search around the fucking Cuphead city and answer fucking political questions about Donald Trump. I would buy that.
Dude, the wall as an enemy. Like he slams his ass on you with bricks and throws shit at you. Oh man.
I think we're on. I think we're on to something here.
Yeah, it says. Let me see. Yeah, it says. Yeah, 1 million sales in 2 weeks. So that's very good. But I wonder how many, like, I was watching like a lot of YouTubers bring this up in their streams. How many parents bought this game for their kids, knowing it's not really a kid-friendly game?
It's a little dark,
Dude,
man.
let's get real. No parents bought shit for their kids. They bought them a Walmart game. All right, these are all full grown ass men clicking on that buy button. God damn it, it's digital. I don't believe that for a second. That's like 2% sales.
Well, that's true. I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
there are a lot of kids out there, man, who their parents give them a credit card. Their parents trust them.
Wow.
I mean, look, I know me and you don't believe in that because the way that I think me and you were probably raised very similar.
Yeah.
But I think they're out there, man. I mean, you know, believe it or not, but I think that it exists. To a degree.
I wouldn't give my little shit a fucking credit card number.
I
Like,
wouldn't
fuck
either.
off.
I wouldn't either. But I
you
do.
serious?
I do think that it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly, I don't believe in it. I don't think you believe in it. But the whole point is, it exists. It's out there, man. People, the parents don't give a shit.
That's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. I agree 100%. I don't even let my fucking daughter step out the fucking front door without me, like, right on her fucking ass. I mean, I swear to God, like, if she even goes, like, steps out the front door, I'm literally, like, right behind her with a goddamn machete, ready to take off anybody's fucking head who looks at her wrong. But I
Dude,
mean,
I had to change cable services because my shit was free to open to buy any channel we want. He bought like $200 worth of porn, like Adam and Eve and Spice and shit, whacking off all night. Fucking disturbing.
hey,
I was
dude.
so fucking pissed. I was like, motherfucker, please. I could have gave you a tablet for half that, and you could have jerked off to unlimited porn.
For
You're
free.
an asshole.
For fucking
For free.
free. It's probably better than what the fuck you paid for.
Now you're being a creep, like stealth masturbating. Who stealth masturbates anyways?
I used to
Wait,
back in the day,
motherfucker.
man. Everybody had to back in the day, man. I used to like watch the Scramble channel. You remember Scramble channel?
Boy.
Remember that shit?
My grandparents did have Spice and Adam and Eve on scrambled channels, so I like changed it to channel 99 on their cable box, and I like, ooh, some snatch.
Yeah, you have no idea what the fuck you're looking at, but you could hear it. But it was good enough for you.
I can hear 'em. It looks like baklava on
I'm like-
acid.
I'm like, is she
Yes.
masturbating? Is she masturbating? I hope she was. Oh, fucking hell. You guys are fucking stupid,
That's what I
man.
miss about the old days of cable, because I would do that a lot for the whole old WCW pay-per-views. I'd like you said, click on like channel like 98, 99 and watch all that shit for free. I've only rented like the whole pay-per-view like one time. This is before, like, you know how it is now, where you can just click it through your remote, where you had to, like, you know, go to your cable provider, rent that shit, bring it home, hook it up, and then wait for that certain time for the show to come on, and then you had to go return it. Did you ever do that?
Nah, I don't.
No.
I don't remember
I'll
do all that.
Like, one-
Was that all just to jerk off?
Oh no, it's to watch wrestling.
I'm like, man, that's a lot of work, man. You were dedicated, dude.
Oh no, it was
A calm moment of silence. Rest in peace, old fucker and Trailer Park Boys. He died 2 days ago.
Hmm.
Anyways, rest in peace for him. Anyways, continue on.
Number
He was
3.
awesome, though.
Number 3. All right, what's number 3, man?
I would have to say indies. Just in general, indies.
Dude, you can't just put a whole genre in number 3. Come on, what's your number 3?
Most of the games I'm thinking of that have released like way before 2017.
Did you not play the games this year?
I played a few, but not a lot.
All right. Gun to your head, out of nowhere. Jrpg. Pick a fucking game. Number 3. Go.
Fucking dark.
Go.
Man, dude, I mean, you know,
You have to go right now.
Year,
Click, click,
man.
click, click, click.
I haven't
Go,
had,
go.
I haven't had much time for like gaming. Because you know, my mom was like in the hospital for like a week, like 2 months ago, and I had like.
All right, what about
You know-
Mega Man
Yeah,
Legacy?
that's true. Yeah, you had a rough time. Did you play any games this year, or were you like packed up with last year's games?
Probably like a little bit of both, but mostly I was playing like most of my backlog and shit.
Well, fuck it, man. You know, it's not games released in 2017. That's your 2017 game
Oh,
of the year. List
they
your
had.
game of your year. Maybe it came out last year, and you could put
Uh,
it in there.
I would have to say this game, even though I haven't bought it yet. But I would have to say Axiom Verge.
Nice, nice. Very. Did it come out for the Switch?
Yeah,
Didn't it?
it came out like a week ago for the Switch.
See, there you go. That counts. Fuck yeah. To me, that's true Super Metroid 2.
I never played it, so I got nothing to say on that.
Oh, you need to play it.
Dude, you have to play it. I never beat it either. I know. I have it too. I really need to go back to play it, but I played other shit. That game is so good though, dude. The music, the graphics. If you love Super Metroid,
Well,
this would feel right at
I
home.
liked Super Metroid, but I liked it in a degree like when I played it then. It felt like very. It gave me this like. All right, here, call me whatever you want to call me, but when I played Super Metroid, it was
I'll call
the
you crazy.
yeah, that's cool, but it was the atmosphere of Super Metroid that fucking gripped me, man. Not even so much the gameplay. I don't even remember that much of the gameplay. I just remember the atmosphere. But like, if you were asking me to like talk about Super Metroid, the atmosphere is what I remember the most. Being isolated,
Yeah.
alone on an alien planet, stranded by yourself to survive. That is what I remember.
Well, you'll like
Yeah,
Axiom
if
Verge
you
that
think
much
about
more.
it, it's kind of like survival horror. If you think about it,
Yeah, to a
it's kind of
degree.
funny. I never thought about it.
Yeah,
I
you know
never
what? I
thought
think
about
I
that
think you're 100% right, man. I mean, you start out underpowered and you work your way up to being super overpowered to accomplish your goals. I think you're onto
Yeah.
something, man.
Do you
That's
think
cool.
do you think Nintendo will ever make a new 2D Metroid ever again? Granted, we had that
They,
what was it, Samus Returns, which was a remake of
Probably
a
not.
Game Boy game.
Probably not. I mean,
Yeah,
they're already making so many fucking 3D fucking Samus fucking et cetera fucking games. I don't see that happening.
yeah, they announced that Metroid Prime 4. I guess Samus has evolved into a third-person shooter, where I'm like, eh. I hate when the series like evolve like too much. Just like imagine well, there was kind of a third-person type like Mega Man shooter, but it never saw the light of day. I think it was called like uh Maverick Hunter or something, but that never happened.
oh yeah, that footage. Yeah,
Yeah,
like some games don't need to be a continuation. They should reboot. I think Metroid should reboot. It shouldn't be a Metroid Prime 4. It should be a new Metroid. I want a Metroid that plays like a third person, like open environment. Like think Dark Souls, but with Metroid. Bam, money, suck my dick. Mm.
I wonder if Capcom would revive Ghosts and Goblins again. Oh boy, I tried playing the Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES Mini. I had to keep reusing that rewind feature because the whole like two hits.
Oh, I tried to do that shit with Battletoads, man. Even with that feature, I still fucking lost. So that's how fucking hard that fucking stupid ass game
I'll
is.
never play Battlefield. That's a shit game. I'm sorry, that's a shit game. It's cool for the first two levels. That's a shit game to fucking rip you off and rape your ass.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
But
They made that to make money.
I think we're spoiled now with games like holding your hand and shit like that. I mean, I miss getting like really pissed off at like old school games. Now the difficulty is not really like there anymore. Sure, it is for some games, but not all of them.
So anyway, BMG number 3 for you, man. Number 3.
Number 3, Neo. Mm.
You gotta educate
Mm.
you gotta educate me on this shit because I've heard about it, but I got nothing on it, bro. Nothing.
Do you love Dark Souls? Do you love Ninja Gaiden back on Xbox
I like
One?
I
Or
all right.
the
I
original
like Ninja
Xbox?
Gaiden. I like Ninja Gaiden.
Do you like original Xbox Ninja Gaiden and Xbox 360 Ninja Gaiden 2 here on out? Do you like Onimusha by Capcom? Mash those three together, motherfucker, because you're in for a ride. Because God damn it, Neo is fucking
Is that hard?
awesome.
Is that hard though?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's harder than Bloodborne.
What?
It's hard as yeah, it's hard.
You fucking serious?
Yeah, I summoned people online to help me. It's fucking difficult, but I loved it and I beat it and I had enjoyment out of it. I grinded, I fucking did all that shit.
Hmm.
That game will rape your fucking mom's mouth and then fight her for teeth. It's fucking not nice.
I didn't know it was supposed to be like a difficult game like that, man. I thought it was like shit. Honestly, I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't pay any attention to it, but I didn't know it was a
Well,
difficult
see,
game like that.
there's certain parts that are easy. I mean, you're faster, definitely faster than Dark Souls or Bloodborne. The problem with the game is they throw difficulty in there just for the spike or just for the fucking the hype of difficulty. Some bosses just kill you like in 2 or 3 hits and it's bullshit. It's broken, unbalanced. But once you get past that, you have a good time. But I don't know. You have to experience it to know what I mean. I can't really pinpoint the
Does it play
flaw.
in the sense of like Dark Souls, etc., like a third person, like behind the camera, like behind the person character?
It's third person behind the camera. Like I said, it's like playing Ninja Gaiden, like from last gen.
Mm-hmm.
But you're faster. It's fun as fuck. It's cool. There's just some imbalances going on. You're gonna find yourself grinding a lot just so you can be stronger, because you go back to these shrines. You have like these little safe houses where you go back to level up or put your whatever your Amarita into your attributes. You're gonna do that a lot, dude. But
Okay.
for the horror and ass raping I've dealt with, I had my enjoyment. There's actually DLC in that game, and I haven't bought any of it, which is funny because for Dark Souls, I bought every piece of DLC and had my fun with it. The funny thing is, this game is long as fuck. The base game is 100 hours. And when I beat the game, there's post missions. Like, you can carry your skills over. You can do New Game Plus. There's, like, new shit to go to. And there's DLC. I was like, God damn. I don't have time for this. I moved on.
Well, fair
So,
enough.
motherfuckers bitching about loot boxes, buy Neo. And don't bitch about loot boxes. Cunt.
Well, that's what they do, man. I mean, you hit the fucking nail on the head with the hammer. So I had too much to elaborate on it, but no, I feel you. I feel you. They want the thing is they want the fucking they want it too easy, or they don't want it too easy, and then when it's not too easy, they want it too easy. It's like you can't fucking please anybody. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, gamers are the worst fanboys I've ever dealt with. They're worse than like comic book fanboys or like World War II reenactment fucking. You know what I'm talking about? Reenactment fucking fanboys. These guys are the worst.
Yeah.
It's sad to say that gamer purists are just as bad as fucking Nazi sympathizers.
Well, fucking that escalated quickly.
They're both pretty bad. Like, fucking get over it. Sick of it.
The thing is, like, if it's not handed, if it's handed to you, it's too easy. If it's completely a little bit difficult, it's too easy. If it's challenging, it's difficult. If it's difficult, it's fuck it. Everyone has to go one step above. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, all right, moving on. We're on number 4, right?
Yep.
Number 4. Okay. So, I gotta throw this game in there, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. I had to throw one of these games in there. Maybe it doesn't even deserve to be on this list, but it's something that I personally enjoyed this year. It's called The Observer. It's a walking sim. It is a cyberpunk universe, etc., etc. Like basically a straight indie PC like game, but it was on PS4. And I think it was on Xbox One. I don't even know if it was on Xbox One, but I definitely know it was on PS4 because that's how I played it. But it was on Steam, etc., etc. It was like $30, I believe. Worth every penny, man. Whatever you want to call it, it was amazing storytelling. Complete walking sim. If you don't like them, I completely understand. That's fair. That's fine enough. But this game was so fucking weird, so abstract, so horror, so cyber, like cyberpunk internet type shit. A scary look into how our future could actually be. It was so superb and sublime, in my opinion. Very well done. Very well. Well, I wouldn't even say very well acted. It was kind of mediocre acted. But still, I think nonetheless, it was very well done. Very well done. If you've never heard of it, don't watch my shit because my shit's like retarded. Me just blah 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 playing. I did a let's play of it, but anyway, nonetheless. If you've never heard of it, at least watch a review of it. I guarantee it will catch your fancy. It's very abstract, very weird. I really enjoyed it. It's one of my, I think one of the best walking sim games in the last few years. So that's my number 4. That's what I got.
I'm intrigued by this choice because I not watched, but listened at work. Razor Fist played this game too, and it sounds like a good cyberpunk noir kind of game.
Right, exactly.
And I like both those genres. And I'm actually looking forward to the re-release of LA Noire coming to the PS4, Xbox, and Switch. Do you ever play LA Noire?
No, I skipped. I know it's a Rockstar. It's a Rockstar game, right?
Well, it's published. It's not a Rockstar developed game. It's by fuck. God damn, I forgot the name.
But Rockstar has their stamp on it, though, right?
Yeah. It's under their umbrella. That's a good game, dude. Whenever it re-releases, you should play it. It's fucking cool. You want to play like a kind of like a crime-solving point-and-click game set in an open world. Like 40s or 1930s era.
The only thing that put me off about it is how quickly it got a price drop, and I was like, ugh, you know what I mean? I was like, ooh, like maybe this is not what it's all lived up to be. Like maybe there's a lot of money put behind a project that just bombed. All right. Well, apparently, I could be mistaken.
I think because of that, people were expecting a Grand Theft Auto in the 40s. Where you just fucking drive around.
And you're right. I think that's what I was kind of looking forward to be honest with you. But go ahead.
That is not what it is. You go to crimes, you fucking interrogate people. And at the time, was it 2011? The facial recognition of people it was top notch. Like they did a good job. You have to like see if they're lying or telling the truth, and you interrogate them to find clues. It's very decision based. You're a detective, so it's like being a cop in the 40s.
Yeah, the developer's a company I've never even heard of. It's called Team Bondi, Bondi.
There you go, Team Bondi. They're from Australia. They were shut down, and I hope they get some money. When this re-release sells, because they did a damn good job.
I know you're looking forward to what is it? Bloodstain, whenever that finally comes out.
Ooh, I hope it's not Bloodstain number 9.
I think people got overhyped with Mighty Number 9. Like the main reason I backed it is because Mega Man Legends 3 got canceled, and honestly, I've given up a new Mega Man game at this point, period. And there are a few games that come close to the formula, but not like exactly. And just, I mean, it's
Cuphead. Cuphead is more
dude.
Mega Man.
You know what? Look, Jrpg, you are the shit. All right, I watched your stream. Okay, you are fucking good as fuck at Mega Man games. I would love to sit there and watch you play Cuphead. You would do very well, but you would also
Rage.
fucking pull every last strand of fucking hair at the top of your fucking head. But I'm telling you, the anguish and the disdain that you go through is nothing but worth the fucking payoff and the reward. It literally makes you the most fucking happiest person on the fucking planet. When you're like, KO! Dude, I swear to God, it's the best feeling, man.
Dude, that's why I call it the Mike Tyson's punch out of running guns.
It's so good.
You learn the enemy's pattern, right? You get it down, and then when you do it, you feel so good.
Dude, there's
If
nothing
Capcom
like
does
it, man.
make a Mega Man X Legacy collection, I will stream the first X game because I know you like that.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I
Oh
saw
my
you.
God.
I saw you play that shit, dude. You were fucking killing it, dude.
Yeah, I was playing 7. Yeah, you should have watched me playing like 8, man. I was like raging because I don't know if you have you played some of 8 BMG?
Mega Man 8?
Yeah.
No, not really. I played it back in the day on PS1. I rented it.
Well,
I
anyway,
wasn't
there's
big
like
on it.
well, if there's this like whole like jumping stage like where this little bot says like oh jump slide, and basically you have to like do what it says, and the first stage like Wily's Castle whatever. Oh, the second one is just retarded. It's fast. That's why I was glad they released it on PS4 with save states.
You can call me insane. See, I switched it there. Kamikaze says call me crazy. Call me insane. I don't care for Mega Man games that much, dude. I'm a Castlevania fan, way more.
Well, I just hope Bloodstain doesn't crash and burn. That's the only thing that worries me.
I don't know. Igarashi fucking actually pays attention to detail, and I watched the demo. It looks like a good Metroidvania game, so I'm sure he'll do fine.
Oh, I
I'm
mean,
sure it's not good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think we seen. When was the last time we seen footage? I think was it 2017. Cause I think
Yeah.
they showed. Yeah, I think they showed something at E3, a little demo, and it looks good. Just I think they were like restructuring their team or something.
You and Nintendo needs to do. Sorry to bring this up for fucking Punch Out. They need to make Floyd Mayweather's Punch Out.
Just
do it.
That's a good
Just
fucking
do
idea, man. That's a good fucking idea.
Oh my god! You know how much copies that would sell on the Switch? That would get people nuts.
You play as McGregor.
You need to stream a Super Punch Out BMG.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Well, if I get a capture card, I'll do it. Or I can do it ghetto style on my phone and just prop it up and do it on YouTube Live. I'm lazy. I don't have all that shit.
So what are we on, number 4, right?
Yes.
So did you pick number 4 yet?
Number 4. No, it's your turn. I already have mine.
Number 4 for me was what the fuck? I picked some for number 4, didn't I?
No, you did number 3.
3 was Cuphead. 4 was. I swear to God, I picked something for 4, man. What the fuck am I tripping?
Yeah, you're tripping.
All right. Fuck, man.
Yeah, fuck, that's a good game.
It's my favorite. I like the DLC too. It's called Anus.
Fuck, Zelda came out this year.
Yeah, but I didn't play that shit though, man. I didn't play it. I didn't buy into it, man. All right, what the fuck did I pick? Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was the
You
other one?
picked Destiny 2.
Destiny
you picked
2,
Destiny
Cuphead.
2,
Cuphead.
Fuck, I thought I swear to God I was on number 4 already. Fuck, that's so difficult, man, because I can't really think of anything for number fucking 4. I thought I was on number 5. I was like, fuck, all right, 5. It's fair enough. I don't really have a good one. It's fair enough. I'm already on number 4, and I can't fucking pick a good one. All right, number 4.
Well, just pick your number 5 as your number 4. That way.
I didn't have that one either. That's what I'm saying. I was going to just fucking roll the dice with that one. Shit. The fuck. All right. Okay, fuck it. These have to be included, right? A re-release, right? These
Yeah,
happen. These
those
happen,
count.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So
If it came out this year, fuck
right,
it.
a re-release came out this year, and it's called Final Fantasy VII. And it's a fucking re-release on the PlayStation 4. So that was another one that I actually really fucking, it's the same shit. There's nothing new there. It's updated graphics, etc., etc.
It's got trophies.
Well, I don't buy into the trophy whole thing. It's not for me. I could care less. If I get a trophy, I'm like, okay, I got a trophy. I won't lie though. If it says like you got a gold master trophy, and I'm like, yeah, suck it, bitches. But honestly, I don't care if I get one. But if it does pop up and it's like ultra rare, and I'm like, yeah, okay, well that's justified.
I wish there was trophy support for watching embarrassing YouTube videos. Like if I watched a YouTube video of like Gloria Estefan and I got a trophy for that, I'd be like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, if
And
you're
then
watching like
people know about it,
the
and I'd feel pathetic.
like the JK wedding entrance dance from like 2009 or some shit.
Well,
That's
Dude,
pretty
there
funny.
so needs to be a Rick rolled trophy. Never
Well,
gonna give you up.
well, since re-releases count, I guess I'll go with Star Ocean Until the End of Time as one of my picks.
I never played a Star Ocean game, but I remember seeing a Star Ocean like years ago. Like I never knew what it was, didn't know nothing about it, so I never played any of them. Maybe I'm doing a disservice to myself.
Well,
You're not. It's not that great.
You need to play the third one though; it's good.
Yeah, the PS2 one was the best. Until the End of Time, I agree. That's the essential one. I do have the Super Nintendo English translated ROM on my sexy pie. But stick my dick in that.
Hey, but did you ever play? All right, I don't know if I ever asked you this question. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. BMG. Final Fantasy games, like where do you stand with those? I don't know if I ever asked you this before.
Oh, my favorites. Here we go. 4, 6, 7, 9. Those are my favorite in order. I fucking love Final Fantasy 4. I think that's the best soundtrack.
Do you
Best
think
soundtrack.
Do you think 7 like is so your 7's on your list, but do you think it's like all right, so here's the thing. All right, the reason I'm asking this question because I can't make a justifiable statement for it because 7 was where I started. 7 is my favorite, right? So you've played all the other ones, et cetera, and I know Jrpg gaming, like that's like his niche, et cetera.
I never beat 1, 2, or 3, so or 5.
I guess
Those are on my backlog.
my question is like, do you think 7 is such a justifiable title where it deserves that remaster that's supposedly coming out? Do you think it was that great, or do you think 7 was just overhyped bullshit?
No, those are hipster faggots that just played a little bit of it and are fucking crying crow. I think that game is phenomenal. It had a great story. There was exploration. God forbid we have those in RPGs, right? And the soundtrack was kick-ass. There's so much to
Oh
it.
yes,
I love
absolutely.
7.
It just
There was nothing wrong with 7. And when I bought it back in 1998, like I was like opening up my PS fucking 1 case. I was like, oh my god, there's 3 discs in it.
Yeah.
It was good, dude.
The only thing that sucks is like some of the characters don't have much character development. Like they'll get a little bit and then that's it.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's mainly focused on Cloud and Tifa and Sephiroth and to a lesser extent some of the
I
secondary
don't know.
characters.
All right. Call whatever you want to say. All right. I know the whole saying, "Call me crazy, call me insane." You know what? Call me a fucking whatever.
Oh, you lunatic.
There you go. Perfect. Applause. Final Fantasy VII was the one game that made me appreciate character development. Okay, that game made me learn to learn about the characters, their backgrounds, their history, where they're going, their motives, what have you, okay? That was the first game that made me do it for me. Now, I never played, like I said, I never played any role-playing games. I was mostly playing like fucking jump on the fucking turtle's head and kick it to the left. Those are the games that I was playing up into something like Final Fantasy VII. So Final Fantasy VII for me made a huge adjustment into the way that I played games. It made me start to learn more about story and how important story is into a game.
Who's your main party in that game?
Cloud.
Yeah, you're
Shit.
kind of stuck with that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
Obviously,
how
yeah.
RPGs are.
You didn't really have a choice.
You can't get rid of the leader, which
I'm
sucks.
trying. All right, so
You can
I
have
switched it.
parts.
I did switch it up.
Yeah, parts, yeah.
Barrett was a big part of it, and Vincent.
Yes, that's my motherfucker.
Vincent. Vincent
No.
or Barrett?
I like Barrett. I like Barrett. Red. Is it Red 8 or Red 13?
Red
13.
Red. I like Barrett, Red 13, and Sid. Those were my.
Sid
fucking
was
homies.
Sid was so cool. He had a cigarette out of his mouth. He's like, drunk all
He
the
was a
time.
dick.
Yeah,
He
that's
was a fucking prick.
yeah, he was. Yeah, he
And
was.
I loved him.
Yeah. But I played that game like
space. Fuck it.
I played through Final Fantasy VII like 10 times at this point. I don't know, Jrpg, you're probably like, that's a lie, motherfucker, because I was like streaming it. You're like coaching me on it, like, dude, you missed this, and I'm like, but I played through it like several times on my PSP because I still have it on my PSP. I used to go to the bar and get fucking smashed and just sit there on my PSP and play it. And people were like, what the fuck is this nerd doing? I'm like, I'm playing fucking Final Fantasy VII, motherfucker. You want something to do about it? Anyway. But anyway. No, I played.
No wonder you got laid. But I was like, well, wait a minute. You have 5 kids, so you got that on me.
So yeah, no. I had fucking. I played Final Fantasy VII like several times. I didn't beat it every time that I played through it, but I at least got to Sephiroth, and then I gave up. I did beat Sephiroth a couple of times when I played through, but Final Fantasy VII, if you make a stumble along the way, you completely botch that. You got to go back and do this, that, and the third, etc., etc.
Yeah, it's got tedious. Dude, it's been years since I played it, so I haven't played it since the 90s.
Well, some of the optional side quests are not necessary. Only if you want to like get like overpowered shit just for the hell of it.
Has anybody in this conversation beat Ruby?
I got Knights of the Round.
I've
read Chocobos.
Okay.
I've done it, but grinding is a bitch.
You beat Ruby?
Yes, and it's
Dude, you're a fucking legend, dude.
I've watched like so many different ways to do it. I did it the easy way. Just got knocks around, just mime over and over and over and over.
Is that how most people did it?
Yeah. But I watched this one dude. I mean, he was freaking a boss, man. He did it like with like no like knocks around whatsoever. Just like he did like I think it was like regular attacks with like junction. He junction HP absorb was something else. I think Phoenix or something. And
You said Junction. You're talking about Final Fantasy VIII, brother.
well, I mean, some of the materia you can combine like say like Phoenix with what is it, Final Attack and get kind of a revive thing.
Hey, good question though. Where does Final Fantasy VIII stand for y'all? Do you think it's really that bad?
Girl.
Do you think Final Fantasy VIII gets the bad rap that it deserves, or do you think that like it's just over criticized bullshit? Do you think 8 was
Final
decent?
Fantasy VIII is fucking boring.
It is.
Well,
It is.
boring.
It
Well,
is.
people. Well,
It
people
is
think
so
you have to, like, junction,
boring.
like-
I love the music.
I mean, people think you have to not buy, but like draw like this and that magic. You don't need like 100 fires.
No, you don't. No,
And-
you don't. You can play the game level 1 and be fine.
and you don't need that much money in 8 anyway.
Dude, that game. Oh my god. I love the music. I love the like the looks. Like it looked good. Like Final Fantasy VII should have looked like those guys. But other than that, it's boring.
I got a funny Final Fantasy 8 story for you guys. This is like, of course, before internet and all that shit. One of my high school buddies, he got on a PC because it came out on PC afterwards, and of course, this is before Steam existed. And he kept calling me like every like 5 minutes, like, "Hey, where do I go with this?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm trying to play, man." And like, dude, if I just said, "Fuck it, go get a guide and leave me alone." I mean, how would you feel like you were playing, say, like the new South Park, and you had like one of your buddies go, "Hey, where do you find this and where do you find that?" I imagine you probably saying, "Go YouTube it."
I'm sorry, Quince. I'm a materia girl.
All right, man. Where are we at number? BMG, I think you're at number 4, right?
You were at number 4.
No, man, you're fucking me up, man. I just did number 4. I did Final Fantasy 7, man.
Yeah, I never listed my number 4.
That's what I'm saying. You're at number 4.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm a dick. It was Resident Evil 7. The crown got bitch smacked out of its mouth, jizzed on the face. Evil Within 2, motherfucker. I love it. It's so good.
Really though, really better than the first one though. For sure, for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because the first one was too on rails. Like you had a little to explore. This game, like I said, if you loved Alan Wake and Silent Hill.
Oh, I love Alan Wake. Alan Wake was really good, man.
Yeah, you have a flashlight fucking mechanism. Like you can turn off your flashlight for stealth. It's like Alan Wake with zombies in a Silent Hill city. I fucking adore this game, and it's fucking got tension. And exploring isn't a waste of time. It's not like, oh, you got like extra health or like experience to level your guy up. No. When you explore, you get like parts for your guns. You fucking get like ammo pouches to increase like how much bullets you can hold. So it's encouraged for sure, and it's not too open either.
No, like I said, the first one was really good. Here's my thing. I don't mind a linear game. I actually really appreciate linear games. But this one's kind of like escaping the linear fashion. It's kind of like more open world, like Silent Hill, you said?
Yeah, a little bit. But the thing is, when you go to your main quest, like to your main objective, it's very set piece and linear, just like the first one. It has a good balance. You're just free to explore, during the side part segments to fill your void and fill your time to upgrade and fucking venture out. The choice is upon you.
Fair enough. Man, yeah, I'm down for it, man. I'm buying that shit tomorrow, man. I haven't bought it, man, because I'm on a fixed budget nowadays. Like since I bought a house, I literally have like so much money dedicated to myself a month to make sure everything else is fucking paid for in this place. So, yeah, man. I usually buy one game.
Sales.
Nah, I really want to play that shit. I really want to play that fucking game.
Dude, this is a Halloween game you deserve. Put Wolfenstein on hold or something.
Yeah, Wolfenstein. Oh man, that's gonna be all right. I like the first one. I really like the fucking first one.
Oh, I love the first. That was my 2014 game of the year next to Strider Reboot.
Did you like the New Blood too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Old Blood? Yeah.
Or the Old Blood, yeah.
Did.
Yeah, man. Fucking gory. It was like Quentin Tarantino meets Doom, fucking meets fucking just fucking horror. It was great, man. It was fucking great, man. I loved it. Fuck, man. That puts me on number 5, which I'm gonna have a really fucking tough time with, because I don't even know what the fuck else I played this year. Fuck, I know I played some games this year, man.
It's not Prey, is it? Or Mass Effect Andromeda?
Oh no, I never even played that shit. I never even touched it. I'm not gonna lie, Mass Effect and the Andromeda game, man. I'm not gonna lie, like it had a pretty decent price cut, and I was like, I don't really care too much about the Mass Effect games, but like this has a pretty good price cut on it, and just never still bought into it.
My son gave me that disc. Like, would you like to try it? I smacked it out of his hand. Like, get that shit fuck out of my face.
Hold on, I gotta boot up my Xbox. I feel like there's a game that I played on my Xbox. I can't remember what the fuck I played that was good.
I don't want to play that fucking trash. I'd rather hear you take shit, nigga. God damn.
Damn it, there's the fucking another game that I played this year that was good, and I cannot remember for the fucking life of me what the fuck it was. What What the fuck?
I'm trying to think what other games came out this year. There's so many good ones. Did you play Nier Automata? That game is on my like honorable mentions.
Nah, I didn't. I heard. I seen a lot of people playing it, but nah, it just wasn't for me, man.
Oh, dude, that's a good game. And goddamn, it made so much fantasy porn.
All right,
Goddamn.
I'm on my games. 2017. What the fuck did I play?
Jrpg, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, did you play Nier Automata?
No, I did not.
What? You know, it's funny. I never played the first Nier. I was like, this is garbage. Fucking sold it. But Nier Automata is not too bad, man. And the camera angles on that chick's booty. What's her name? Not 9S. I forgot. Anyways, when you beat the game, you get new scenarios. There's replayability. It's not like you beat the game once, you're done. You have to beat it like 2 or 3 times because you have like other people's scenarios to play it on their perspective.
All right,
It's fucking cool, man.
I think I got my number 5, man. I got my number 5.
I watched
yeah?
people play the original Nier, and I heard he got like a moderate amount of praise.
All right, so I do have my number 5 for this year, and the thing about this game is I didn't finish it. Okay, so whatever, you can call that what you want to, but I did not finish it. But it was good as fuck up to the point that I played it, but then I got sidetracked with other shit. You know how that shit goes, right? Definitely a game I want to go back and revisit and finish. But
Totally. Story of my life.
Prey.
Uh-oh.
Prey was actually really fucking good. Now, I'm saying there's probably a lot of better games out there. I'm just talking about the games that I played. But Prey was actually really fucking solid, man. Really good story.
You know, it's funny. That's like the most mixed review game ever.
It was good, man. I mean, the thing is, the reason I stopped playing it because it got really difficult. And I got no problem with the game being difficult, but right when it became difficult, something really fucking cool came out. I can't remember what it was. I'm like, nope, gotta play that shit. You know how that shit goes, man. You know, you're like, I'll go back and revisit it. And you just never get back around to revisiting it because fucking everything in the world comes out. But no, the time that I did spend with it, up to the point that I got with it, was really fucking good. Really good story. Really fucking solid. Really cool visuals. Really cool art direction, etc., etc. Whatever. It was good, man. It was really good. I really want to go back and finish it anytime that I can. But it seems like it's almost impossible with everything that's coming. This is fucking video game season at this point. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try.
Sonic Mania. Look, I didn't like Sonic Mania at first. I gave it. I gave it time.
High five, fam.
Dude,
I agree.
I gave it time. I actually went back and tried it. First time I played it, I streamed it. You know when you stream a game, you can like, you have to like kind of, you already get where I'm going. I don't even need to elaborate. But I played it by myself. Started from the beginning. Played it by myself. I enjoyed it a lot. Actually, it was actually really fun. I actually really had a lot of a fun time with it.
Yeah, it brings back your Sega childhood in a good way, not like playing Draken or some bullshit.
And it wasn't super easy. And it wasn't
Chakana forever, man. Fuck that game.
It wasn't. Damn. It wasn't super easy either. I mean, it had a little challenging parts to it. That fucking spider Robotnik boss where you had to like, speed dash him into the side, to the left and right. It was a little challenging.
And the fucking music, dude, the throwback hip hop.
Yeah. The J-pop, man, the J-pop.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, man, JRPG, man, you're up, man, number 5, bro.
Well, since re-releases count, I guess I'll have to go with Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, I guess.
I've seen that on sale several fucking times, and I'm like, you know what? For like $7, I'd bite that. And then I remember how fucking mad Mega Man games make me. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I'd rather just keep the fucking controller that I have without having to buy another one.
I don't know what it is, dude. I'm good at games, but Mega Man fucks me up.
Well,
I don't recall the last game I beat.
The X series is easier. The first X game is probably like the easiest of the whole SNES trilogy.
That's probably why it's my favorite, but still.
Oh yeah, because you could charge and take way more damage for sure.
Yeah.
And plus you got E-cans. Well, granted, the second Mega Man regular classic game had it because the first Mega Man 1 didn't have E-cans. That's why it's so hard.
Mega Man 1 is shit. Let's get real here. 2, 3, and 4 are like the best ones.
I mean, had it not been for like pause glitching, I never would have finished Mega Man 1. There's like an exploit on like one of the bosses where you can just like press pause over and over.
You're talking about.
Yeah,
I just don't care, dude.
You can use it on Wily too. You can basically take advantage of it, which is funny.
Nope, don't care.
I'm just saying that I consider it to be fair because there's no E-cans. That's the only way I was able to finish it. I'll never, honestly, I love 7, but I'll never touch 1 through 6 ever again.
Why doesn't Nintendo bring back a Zelda Collector's Edition fucking compilation? I sold my GameCube one. I kind of felt sad departing from it, but Zelda 1, 2, and Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, throwing a Link to the Past on there, Link's Awakening. Throw that shit on the Switch. Oh my god. People would suck that game's dick.
Well, games are coming in 2018. When exactly, I do not know.
Well, the thing that pisses me off that I bought Ocarina of Time, which I already beat on Nintendo 64 years ago. Not through any feat of my own, man. I had to.
I never beat it. I feel sad.
I did beat it, but I had to get a fucking strategy guide or cheat, whatever the fuck it was. But I did beat it. But I that game left an impression on me where I ended up getting it on my 3DS. Like I bought one of those new 3DSs, and I was like, the new Nintendo 3DS sucks. Yeah, I'm sitting there like, the new Nintendo 3DS sucks, in my opinion. Okay, I think it sucks. So I was like,
I was gonna say it's only for like certain games that need the extra horsepower and to download.
Right,
SNES
so
games, which
I was like, I need a game to justify my new Nintendo 3DS. What the fuck can I play on it? I bought Luigi's Dark Moon, didn't do it for me. I bought Mario Kart 7, didn't do it for me. Fuck it, let's just play a game that I know that I liked when I was a kid. I'll play Ocarina of Time on it. Even with the 3D, it still sucks. Not the game.
You should have played Dragon Quest 8. The fuck is wrong with you?
I've never played a Dragon Quest game yet. I don't even know what that shit's about.
You don't have to. It's separate. Oh my god, dude. If Dragon Quest was a fucking penis, I would suck it.
Dragon Quest games are like they're all like different from each other, like they're all their own entity.
Yeah. Except 1 through 4. Those are part of the Jrpg series. Well, who cares about Jrpg? Jrpg's a fucking slow fag. Fuck him.
But anyway, I had a PS Vita, man, and I love my PS Vita. My PS Vita got stolen by the fucking toothless crackhead cable guy. And so I looked for a way to replace my PS Vita, so I got the 3DS. And I'm sorry, man. I don't care. I'm not a fan of Nintendo. I'm just not. I don't care how many times I tried to reshape this, refashion it, try to rebuy this. I'm just not a fan of Nintendo. Not now. I used to be, but now.
Okay. Answer. I like to tell this to every Nintendo fanboy. What is your best memories of Nintendo? Please tell me some games.
Nintendo 64 era, Super Nintendo, NES. Now, I got nothing, dude. I got nothing. It stopped then.
I'm telling you, what games did you enjoy so much on NES or Super NES?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay, my favorite games on Super Nintendo were obviously like Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, Super Metroid, which I never finished. I'll be honest with you, I never finished that game. Super Punch Out, fucking.
Both of you need to play Mario RPG at least once.
Mario RPG, 7 stars. I beat
that game.
I beat that game. I love that game. I seem to be like recollected. Like I know I played a lot of games with Super Nintendo. Yeah, Mario and the Seven Stars was fucking a great RPG game. Shit. When it comes to NES, fuck the typical shit. I can't even speak for that. Any game you try to bring out, I never beat it on there. Shit's hard as fuck.
Damn, you listen to a lot of first party NES games. I thought you were gonna be like Batman, Contra, motherfucking.
All right, but
like
I was like back when I was young, man. Like I played a lot of sports, and like I didn't have a lot of time for games. Like my dad was like had me like super into fucking sports and shit. So I had it in
You're a man.
Yeah, I had it in NES, but like I played games back in the NES area, but like I didn't really like commit to them and play a lot of them. So I didn't really, I can't really speak a lot of them. Like I played a lot of them, but I never beat pretty much any.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, at least you're brought up in that environment. Shit.
But Nintendo 64, you said Nintendo 64 too, right?
Just whatever. I said, what's your favorite Nintendo games that you remembered? Like,
Mario 64, fucking Wave Race 64, fucking
The original Super Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Mario Kart 64.
The best.
Yeah.
So I never played 8 Deluxe, but I'm sorry. Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo was fucking great.
Dude, you have no idea. Like, we would fucking skip school to play this fucking game. Like, we would fucking... Dude, yeah.
Could you imagine if Switch released that game for like $10.99 with online support? People would go fucking insane.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good fucking idea.
Well, games are supposed to have online, like, play from what I've heard.
We'll see. That's next. That's why I haven't bought a Switch yet. I've been waiting.
I don't know how that's gonna like work though.
Yeah.
Well, they could rework netcode.
I could never beat that Final Cup though on Super Mario Kart, the special cup. It's too hard.
Oh no, dude! I fucking murked that shit, bro.
I did it as a kid. I can't now.
Man, me, and there was this guy. Man, his name was Naaman, and I know that was a crazy name, but it's the name of the Bible apparently. It was Michael and Naaman. They were my two best friends across the street, man. We would fucking do nothing.
Sounds like an Eminem song. I knew a homie named Naaman. His name is Naaman. And I was gonna
his name Naaman apparently Naaman is apparently the name of the Bible, and I had to learn this shit. But apparently that was his name, and they had a basement. And they were like the only house on the block that had a basement. And the only system they owned was a Super Nintendo. And the only thing that I owned was a Sega Genesis. So, of course, we had to, like, argue all day. So, anyway, I went over there. And you know what? Fuck it. I would tell them that, this game is better. But fuck it. They had Mario Kart. And I couldn't argue with that shit. And I would literally go over to their house every day and fucking play Mario Kart. And he'd be like, hey, man, you want... I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. I know I'm in your house and shit. But shut the fuck up. I want to play Mario Kart. Leave me alone. Mario Kart was so fucking good, man. It was so fucking fun, dude. It was competitive as fuck, too, man. Everybody in the neighborhood thought they were the fucking best. Yeah. And that same guy, Naaman, he was
my brother's ear over it.
All right, Tyson.
If 9 ever goes on, Final Fantasy 9 ever goes on sale, Kamikaze, you need to buy it.
9 is where I think that I should play. I've never played it. I've never started it up, but I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm watching for that too. I was gonna get it when they had it, like when it first came out. It was like 20% off. I'm like, nah, I'll wait till it's at least.
I actually want to play 13.
Minimum.
I've heard 13. 13 is the first one where they have like the real time strategy game hack and slash type shit. And I've heard that it's linear, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I was about to say that, yeah.
I don't care.
Because like if you miss something, you're fucked. You can't go back and get it.
But I've heard that it's actually still really good too.
What game is that?
Final Fantasy 13.
Final Fantasy 13.
Ew.
I've heard it's good though. I've heard it's bad, but I've also heard it's pretty good. That fucking bad, dude.
I don't like it. Dude, I don't. Dude, I bought this. I love fucking Final Fantasy. I love Star Ocean. I love fucking Secret of Mana. I love Chrono Trigger. I love motherfucking goddamn. What the fuck is that goddamn game called? Vagrant Story. I bought Final Fantasy 13 at launch with a strat guide and put it down and played it. I was like,
Me too. I bought. I was like,
it's
I
like
hate it. I
this
hate
game.
it.
It's a line. It's a line. It's a line. I opened my strat guide. I was like scratching my head. I bought a $60 book, and everything's a fucking line. Oh man, I was so pissed. Thank God, fucking Demon Souls came out that year. It filled that void of exploration. God damn.
I don't know. I really want
Yeah.
to play 15. That's the problem. I want to play 15, but like I think that I would be lost with a game that has the open combat things. Like 13, I think is the way to start that
No,
that part.
they're not connected. They're all separate
I,
stories.
I know that, but what I'm saying is the combat wise, because 13 was the first Final Fantasy to do the non-traditional, time-based thing. So that's where I kind of
turn-based?
right. So that's why I kind of wanted to start
And,
with 13.
In the
Actually,
final
you
game-
can. You have an option. You could select pause battle where you choose your attacks between you and enemies. That's an option.
Okay,
And the
well I didn't know
People
that.
don't know about that.
I didn't know
And
about that.
Yep.
The final game in the trilogy is time based. You only have like X amount of hours to finish it.
Hours? You said fucking hours?
Yeah, it's
Oh, fuck that shit. That sounds like a recipe for breaking a goddamn controller.
that's why I was gonna play this 13 too, but then I heard the last one. I was like, nope, screw it.
Did you like 15 JRPG?
I've briefly started. I haven't had time to finish it, but it's a lot better than 13 from what I've heard.
Dude, I love the camaraderie between you and your friends. It's kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like,
Yeah,
Prompto is definitely Michelangelo. And I love going to different towns and picking up soundtracks so you can
Yeah.
blast in your car the old soundtracks. By the way, Final Fantasy IV is my favorite Final Fantasy. I know most people say 6 is, but
yeah.
you like Final Fantasy IV too?
Yeah, I love 4. Yeah, we were talking about that after Kamikaze left the stream. Yeah, 4 is my favorite game of all time. Period.
Nice. Yeah, we did talk about that. I'm sorry. I was fucking drunk. Whatever.
All right, man. All right, it's going like fucking almost 5 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. All right, BMG, your last pick of 2017.
Number 5?
Number 5.
Cuphead!
Yeah.
I
Fair
I
enough.
adore this game. This game is the motherfucking evolution of what I wanted from Gunstar Heroes meets Mickey Mania meets fucking Castlevania, whatever the fuck, of the 16-bit platformers crossover into a modern day masterpiece, which is Cuphead. It plays solid. It has smooth controls. It has nostalgia. It reminds me of old cartoons I was raised with, like Betty Boop, Popeye, and Mickey's fucking Steamboat Willie, all in smash with the orgy with running good greatness. This game is a solid fucking masterpiece. That's all I have to
Imagine
say about that.
imagine Cuphead, but with only Disney characters in it.
Put that shit in my mouth.
Why doesn't Disney do something like that? I know they're like kid friendly, but they need to do. Well, they kind of did a little bit with.
They
what
are
was it?
so fucking talented. Could you imagine if they collaborated with
Illusion,
with Mike
another
Judge and
Illusion Castle type game like Cuphead with Mickey
yeah,
Mouse.
Castle of Illusion 2.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they did work with Mike Judge and did a Beavis and Butthead game? Oh my god.
What I was gonna say was
Like, take my money. Put it in my ass.
the only really Mickey game that kind of got dark a little bit was that Epic Mickey 1 and 2.
I bought those
It's
for like my
fun.
youngest son, but like he didn't even get into it. He was like, he calls it fighting. He's like Super Smash Brothers. He like played it for like 5 minutes. He's like, where's fighting at? I don't want to play this shit. I ain't got time for
fucking
that.
fun.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
I mean, the whole painting mechanic was kind of unique, but I could see why it didn't take off.
Yeah. No, man, but to reiterate, BMG, man, Cuphead is, it's a new IP, a new character. I've never seen something this new take off so quickly.
If if there is a Cuphead 2, it needs to be multi.
But I mean, we're already talking too early, man. Like, I mean, this game, or I mean, if they're going to release a Cuphead 2, they need to make people wait for it, and I think people need to be waiting for it. You know what I mean? This is new, it's fresh, it's really good, really fucking well done. The animation to the story to.
Well, I'm just saying I can wait. I'm just saying if there is, Microsoft needs to let it go on other stuff.
Well, that's, I mean, you know, Halo's not going anywhere. Uncharted's not going anywhere. It's an exclusive, man.
Can we bring up honorable mentions? Do you have honorable mentions?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Well, Titanfall the original was Xbox only at first, but then the sequel went multi-plat, so.
Well, that's because it was the EA game, though. It wasn't really.
Yeah.
Nigga, you are 2 years. You're like a year behind. What the fuck? That was. Titanfall 2 was like last November.
Yeah, it's just mad.
It's so funny though. Honorable mentions. Resident Evil 7 for sure, because I did put Evil Within 2 on that list. Resident Evil 7 was fucking great.
Right.
Damn, that's a hard list now. Oh, Nier Automata? That was a fucking great game.
I think that was on your list, though.
No.
Okay, well, yeah, you're
wasn't.
right. You're right. Is this the honorable mention? Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna fucking ball smack you. Just kidding. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put Indie on here. Matterfall. I liked Matterfall. Matterfall was not that bad. I need to review that, by the way. You want to take like classic Mega Man meets like Bionic Commando meets like Beautiful Joe meets like.
Oh, that game that needs to come back. Beautiful Joe.
Oh, nigga. Fuck yeah, that game needs to come back, dude. Beautiful Joe 3, put that shit in my butt.
It sucks that a lot of good games have sequels and then we never hear from them again. That sucks.
Are you looking forward to Okami 3? That's supposed to be coming this month, I think.
I tried to get into that. I couldn't, but I loved the art style. It was like very unique for what it was. It just wasn't my cup of tea though.
Yeah, that intro, dude. I spent like 10 minutes of text. I was like, I'm done. I don't care.
But
what the hell?
I like the visuals and everything though. That was really well done though.
If it comes out for PSN, I'll buy it one last time, give it one last try. Let's put it that way. One remaster I really want to play though, Call of Cthulhu. There was an Xbox. Xbox.
You said something about that, and then the Retro Bro was like really describing it to me in detail. Like, I've heard of the game. Don't get me wrong, but like I never, fucking researched it, et cetera, et cetera. But the way he was describing it to me, fuck. Shit, or even you too. I think you were telling me, like, dude, I gotta fucking play this game. I gotta play this game.
I never played it.
Well,
I want to.
Well, the way he explained it to me was like, if you're in a situation that's very stressful for your character, they'll just fucking pull out their gun and kill themselves. I was like, dude, that's fucking right up my alley. It's fucking incredible. That sounds really fucking cool. But no, I've never played it. I have heard about it. I've never researched it. I've never even watched a second of gameplay of it. Always kind of brush it off as like, it's good, whatever. I'm sure something's out there better. But the way I've heard about it, dude, I really got to find a way to play this fucking game.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, honorable mention for me. I think I may only have one. All right, man. Splatoon 2 wasn't terrible. It was actually a lot of fun. Like, my kids played the fuck out of it. I mean, the fuck out of that game. But the time that I spent with it, like, when they weren't fucking playing with it, when I actually got the Switch to myself for fucking 5 minutes, in portable mode, I'd go lay down in the bed with it and play Splatoon 2. It was actually a really solid, man. It's a by-the-numbers fucking sequel. It's exactly what Splatoon 1 was. There was a couple of new modes that were introduced. it's a it's one of those like by the numbers sequel that has a little couple upgraded things here and there, but still at the end of the day, it was just as fun as the first one was, with some implemented stuff that makes it even funner. So it was actually a really good sequel. So I actually really enjoyed the time that I spent with it, which is maybe 5 hours, 6 hours. I beat the campaign on it, which was somewhat intriguing. The meat and potatoes of that game is the online mode, and the time that I spent with that was still pretty good, even though I suck at the online of the game. But overall, man, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. All right. I think we're all running out of fucking steam at this point. Apparently, you're running out of stream because you just got done pissing.
What? No.
Anyway,
How
man,
did you know?
it's like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. I seriously gotta go to bed. I gotta work more.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're an hour ahead of me. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, man, I really appreciate you guys coming fucking on, man.
Did
It
you
was
hear
fucking
that?
awesome.
I saw.
No. I literally just heard like as soon as I was done talking, I heard the. I was like, all right.
Dude, this Chinese mic is wonders, bro. $7
Yeah,
from
dude.
China headset with a mic, and it fucking picks up shit. Damn.
And
Nigga,
piss. And
this
piss.
shit is fucking glorious. Well, I guess I'll talk to Jrpg because I have no one else to masturbate to.
All right, good luck with that JRPG.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You know that shit was funny.
Yeah. The JRPG's like awkward. He's like, well, guys, I gotta go too.
We need to call this stream Late Night X-rated edition.
Starring
I don't
BMG and
wanna talk to
JRPG
this
because I don't
guy.
want none of that shit.
I told you, man. I'm controversial.
All right,
just
on the real,
joking,
full to
dude.
real, to the real. Let's keep it real, man. Guys, I really appreciate it, man, but I got to call it a night, and I'm fucking out of here. Later, guys. Have a good night, and once again, much obliged. I appreciate it.
All right, fam. Thank you for inviting me. It was a good show.
Absolutely. Later, guys.